Emory team throughout.
I think it was the most flawless performance this team has had all season long, and I think Coach Falo agreed with that. They looked absolutely stellar against the Delta Rabbits. Everything was clicking. The one thing that I liked about it was they also proved that they could move the ball effectively in cold weather. We haven't had too many cold weather games, and so you wonder, does that change things up a little bit? On the road, cold weather didn't matter. They were outstanding.
They were. They ran the football. They special teams, threw the ball through the air, complete game, like you said, through some cold weather. It was cold up at Delta, and I thought they did a good job going up there and playing up to the standard.
Let's talk about ALA. They do have some kids that are very capable tonight. Travis, what are you looking for as Emory gets set to take on this winner-go-home matchup?
I think it's simple for Emory. They just have to come out and play their game. They got to run the football. They can't turn the football over. They got to play clean up front. Again, this is a team that you're better than. The expectations are that we're going to beat this team, but you can't play down to your competition. You have to come in focused, ready to play, or your season's over.
Yeah, and as you alluded to, it came to an end here in the second round a year ago on a missed extra point, a blocked extra point. That's the way things came to a close. Trying to rid that this season. ALA is a team. There are a couple of common opponents. We saw them against Carbon. We saw them against Grand. They were 1-1 in those games. Against Emory against those opponents, 2-0.
They put up some points against both those squads. This is a team that has some athletes on the field. And for Emory, it's about putting pressure on the quarterback, getting in the backfield, flushing him out of that pocket, making him uncomfortable in the pocket. If you let him sit in the pocket, he's very good at finding the safe spots or the soft spots in the zone, and they can move the football. We've seen that they put up 40 points against both Grand and Carbon.
Continuing to look at the way Emory got to this point in time, if we look at some of the key moments, I mean, obviously getting the number 2 spot's a big deal. The only loss in league play came at the hands of a very good San Juan team. Outside of that San Juan game, what's the identity of this Emory team?
I think it's up and down. We've seen them do a lot of good things. We've seen them do a lot of bad things, and in between. So the identity, I think, is a football team. When they come in, they're running the ball efficiently. They're being effective up front. They're not turning the ball over. They're not committing silly penalties, holding penalties or false start penalties, those sort of things. It's a very good football team and a team that can put up points in a hurry.
Well, we are counting down the moments to kick off, about 24 minutes away. Emory getting set to take on American Leadership Academy. It's round 2 of the 2A state championship playoffs. Again, ALA getting to this point after beating Providence Hall. We'll send it back to the studio. You'll hear from Coach John Falo when we return.
They understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
My son and daughter both play sports, a lot of sports, and with that can come injuries, bruises, sprains, and unfortunately breaks. That's why we use Eastern Utah Imaging. They're a convenient and local option for imaging and an important part of a student-athlete's team.
Eastern Utah Imaging for high-quality, affordable MRI and X-ray services. Many quick scans take 30 minutes or less. You can call for an appointment or ask your doctor to refer you to Eastern Utah Imaging. North Fairgrounds Road in Price. Call 636 X-ray. That's 636-9729.
Imagine the roar of the crowd as you score that winning touchdown. Now imagine feeling that same thrill every time you manage your finances. At Eastern Utah Community Credit Union, we equip you with the tools to make every financial decision feel like a walk into the end zone. From high-yield savings accounts to unbeatable loan rates, we're on your team, helping you push forward to your financial goals. Eastern Utah Community Credit Union, where your financial journey is our game plan. Join us today, and let's win together.
Membership and eligibility required. NCUA insured. Loans approved on credit. Equal housing lender.
This is Deacon Mangum, number 12. Follow us all season long on the home of the Spartans.
107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
J&D Automotive in Castledale and River Auto in Green River has been your trusted neighbors for 40 years, offering expert automotive parts and service right in the heart of Emory County. Thanks to a great partnership with Napa, you get dependable parts and a team that knows your car inside out. Whether you're in for a routine checkup or need of a major repair, J&D Automotive is close to home and ready to help. Visit J&D Automotive today and experience the difference of local care with big brand quality.
You've been accused of doing something illegal. Now it's time for a strong defense in the game of legal matters. Let Oliver Law tackle your case. Robert Oliver believes in innocent until proven guilty. Oliver Law brings you a strong defense for the best possible outcome for your criminal case. And when it's time to go on offense, Robert Oliver has the game plan to tackle your legal troubles. Call 435-637-6060 or go to robertoliverlegal.com to request a free consultation. Robert Oliver, passionate about defending the underdog.
Brace yourself for the holiday season, where kids are prone to exceed their daily sugar intake by a whopping 544%. Nip those dental issues in the bud with Price Pediatric Dental. Our experts, Dr. Bott, Dr. Lund, and Dr. Markham, excel in pediatric dentistry. They can identify potential problems promptly. At Price Pediatric Dental, they adore children, and with a continuous practice, they've mastered delivering dental care that's gentle yet effective. Call 637-9590 and schedule your child's appointment today at Price Pediatric Dental.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
Welcome back to the Emery Spartan pregame show on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Brought to you by Landon's Diesel Service. Leave your truck in the hands of those who know diesel engines. Landon's Diesel Service at 540 South 300 West in Price.
Welcome back into the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show. It's here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. We'll also welcome in the viewing audience on our YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio Emory. It's been a long football season, but all roads lead to the state championship tournament, and that's exactly where we're at now. Tonight, Emory, winner go home time as the number 2 seed, welcoming in American Leadership Academy, who was very impressive in their first round matchup against Providence Hall. The number 7 seed in ALA pounded through, scoring 60-plus in their win last week against Providence Hall. And while depth might not be their strong point, skill position players certainly are. That was part of the conversation earlier this week with head coach John Falo. We also talked about the end of the Emory season, the game against Delta that was nearly flawless, and what's in store as we prepare a march to the 2A state championship tournament. Here's our interview with Coach John Falo from earlier this week. Coach, it's great to get you back on today. Thank you.
Hey, not a problem. Appreciate you having me on, Jordan.
Yeah, definitely, Coach. It's playoff time, win or go home. This is always the best time of the year. And fortunately, once again, Coach, we get a home playoff game. And it kind of seems to be the new tradition at Emory High School, right? Getting to host a home playoff game, regardless of what the outcome has been over the last couple of years. These boys have earned that right, and it seems to be a mainstay now, getting past that first round and hosting a lower seed.
Yeah, we've been fortunate enough to be in a position to be able to do that. So it's nice to have one more game at home, and hopefully we can take advantage of it.
Well, one thing that popped into my mind, Coach, earlier this week when I was starting to go over notes, we have not played a lot of football over the last month, and I don't know if that's worrisome. I don't know if that's a good thing, but have you thought about that, the fact that over the last 4 weeks, this team's only played 2 games?
Yeah, no, you worry about that. Again, staying sharp. The Delta game felt like, I'm hoping that's not a peak, because I felt like that was one of our most complete games, on both sides of the ball. So, you worry about that, but at the same time, I feel like health-wise and just attitude of kids, it hasn't. It's nice to be able to play a game every week, but having a break's not going to hurt either. So that's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up the Delta game because I think without a doubt, it was one of the most complete Emory football games that I can remember. I know in sports we always have a short-term memory, but it was just domination against a pretty good team, Coach, on both sides of the ball. I know that there were high hopes from Delta, from the community to fight, potentially maybe move up and get the 2 spot, and the boys erased all questions, all doubt, almost immediately in that game.
Yeah, I felt like I say we understood. I think the kids understood what was at stake, and they played really well. And felt like we dominated them all 3 phases of the game, and so I was happy about that. And and that's a tough place to play. We haven't had a ton of success there at Delta, so to be able to have a performance like that was nice.
I know we always talk, it seems like the same skill position players. Ty Yost had another outstanding game against Delta. Porter is Porter, Trev is Trev. We know what JJ brings to the table. I mean, it's the same, Hayden, and we talk about Deke. Like, we talk about the same players over and over from a skill position standpoint. But the offensive line was outstanding in the game against Delta as well.
No, that's what I was happy about, the offensive line. When we passed the ball, you had plenty of time. When we ran the ball, we were opening up holes. And so to be able to, like say, do both of those pretty effectively and efficiently, I felt really good about that.
Maybe I'm overthinking this a little bit too much, Coach, but I also like the way the kids played in cold weather. And we haven't had too many cold weather games. We know the next 3 games potentially will be in cold weather situations. It was pretty cold that night in Delta.
Yeah. No, we were kind of expecting it. And so to be able to, again, perform like we did in the cold and on the road, it was nice to be able to see us do that. So, that's kind of what's to be expected these next 2 weeks if we plan on playing. And so just get used to it.
I talked to basketball coaches, talk to you when we're talking basketball and how you can kind of prep if you have a long break in between games, Coach. And football's a little bit different in that realm. How do you try to keep these kids sharp? How do you try to keep the edge that they had against Delta, knowing that you essentially go 2 weeks without playing a game?
Yeah, probably the biggest thing is just practice, keeping them focused, making sure, again, we're cleaning up a lot of things. There's always cleanup. There's always things you can improve on. So a lot of those little things that we worked on this week to try to clean up. And so, you can't replicate game speed. You can't replicate game intensity sometimes, but we try to do as best we can in practice. And, when we do it in spurts, it's hard to do, 2.5 hours of, hey, all full out. And so, again, you pick your points, you're whether it's a 10-minute, 15-minute session that you're really getting after it and trying to keep kids healthy, but trying to keep them sharp at the same time. And so it's a challenge for sure. But, I feel like just mentally our kids have been really locked in these last 2 weeks of practice. And so just happy where we're at right now.
I think I've asked you this before, the idea of the belief, right? Because I know in talking to all the varsity players at the beginning of the year, they all told me state championship or bust. That's what they want. They want to win a state championship. Okay, now it is go time, Coach. And so have you noticed that urgency, that mindset of, look, this is ours. This is our year. We can go out and do this?
Yeah, I think so. Just talking to the kids and getting their vibe. And, honestly, I feel like the kids have that in their brain. They're looking to play 3 more weeks. And hopefully at the end of the day, you're raising a trophy and doing something special. And so I think they recognize that and they sense the sense of urgency of, hey, my football career is winding down and I want to end it on a high note. So I think that's probably the biggest thing I'm seeing from at least the senior group is, hey, we want to leave a pretty good legacy here, and we have a really good opportunity to do that. And it starts this Friday.
Coach, we'll talk about the first round opponent. Again, as Coach John Falo with the Emery Spartans is joining us right now. Second round opponent, I guess we should say. We get an American Leadership Academy team that put up a 60 spot in the opening round of the state tournament, knocking off Providence Hall. There are a couple of games that we can go back and reference some common opponents. They suffered a 1-point loss to Carbon at the beginning of the year, but then they picked up a 1-point win over Grand, right? So we have some common opponents on this schedule. The one thing that stands out to me is they have sporadic athletes. It's not a collective group of athletic ability, but man, they have some guys that are just outstanding athletes.
Yeah, for sure. You've got a receiver that averages 100 yards, over 100 yards a game, a rusher that averages 100 yards a game, a quarterback that averages 250 yards a game passing. And so those are concerns. And so, again, there's some really good athletes, and we got to figure out how we can control them. And, that's a big focus this week is, they've got some players on that side. It's, I wouldn't think it's a traditional number 10 seed because I think they're pretty good. And so, we're going to have to do our best, or 7, I guess, is what they are. And we're going to have to try to control those big explosive players that they have and try to limit them as much as we can.
You talked about a quarterback that can drop back and throw the ball. I mean, he was effective in the opening round game. Nicholas Marble goes 18-23 for 380 yards and 4 scores. They do have some athletes on the outside, but I do feel as if one of the weak spots on this squad is going to be their offensive line. And so, Coach, how do you handle that? Do you pin the ears back? Do you get after him? I mean, do you play it maybe a little bit more traditionally safe with the athletes that you have in the secondary and pick up some coverage hits? I mean, how do you look at this from a head coach perspective on what they present to you offensively?
Well, certainly, I think if you can put pressure on them with four guys, that'd be great, and try to keep a guy over the top of their weapons. I think for us, that's kind of the approach that we take is, okay, hey, where we can get pressure. Otherwise, like you say, let's take away their biggest threat. Our biggest threat to us is, that wide receiver, and trying to keep a guy over them and making somebody else beat us, making him throw to somebody else that he's not as comfortable throwing to, and see how that happens. And if they want to take a shot with the double team, hopefully we're in position to create some turnovers and do some things that way. And so for us, I mean, it's hard to send 5-6 guys and really get after them without exposing yourself. When you have explosive players, that's a big worry. And so hopefully with the 3 to 4 guys sending, hopefully you can get the pressure you need to, and then you just try to stay over the top of the big threat.
I bring that up because I'm not sure if you have a different feel for this, but it seems like this is a team that is most comfortable when they're in a shootout, right? They want this to be a high-scoring game. They're not going to beat any team 14-7. They're not going to win games like that. This is a team that has to score in the 40s to have a chance. That's the vibe I get from this team.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, they like to throw the ball around a ton, and so, like I say, if you get an opportunity to get a few scores up on them, and then, again, you play that sit on top and make you beat you deep, and hopefully, again, you can create some turnovers. So that's kind of the game plan that we have set. Like I say, I don't know how patient they would be with the running game. I've got a pretty good running back. If you get on them a few scores, that changes the scope of the game for them.
If we look at what you guys can do on the offensive side of the ball, and again, this is just going back and looking at what teams have done against them, there's been some teams that have been able to move the ball through the air against ALA. Does that stand out to you, Coach, or is this like, look, we know what we want to do. The big plays will be there. That's kind of what's happened all season. I don't know if you guys have necessarily tried for the home run ball. They just seem to happen with the explosive athletes you have.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we've been really efficient this last month and a half. I feel like, I mean, Trevor's taken what the defense was giving him. Players have made plays when they needed to, whether it's a deep ball or just claiming a first down. I feel like offensively we're playing really good right now, and I'd put us up against anybody right now offensively. Defensively, we got to get better, I feel like, but offensively, I feel really good about where we're at, and who we're playing. No matter who we're playing, I feel like we can score.
Where's the biggest room for improvement, Coach, defensively in your mind?
It's probably just basic tackling. I mean, it sounds simple, but sometimes we have a hard time getting guys on the ground. And when you have a pretty good running attack and they get at you and get going downhill, and we don't eat up blocks and we don't make up tackles and we don't make good tackles, you put yourself in a hole. So, like I say, hopefully a little bit of our offense can be our defense, and the fact that, that hopefully you jump on them and then, they become one-dimensional, and then you can do some things a little bit better defensively, or I guess put you guys in a better position to be able to make plays that way. Whereas, like I say, I think our run defensive game hasn't been phenomenal, but, we still got to get better. Missing a few guys, which hurts, but at the same time, we got to step up and be better at tackling and limiting, those 5 to 7 yard gains on first and second downs.
Yeah, I don't have the stat on this, but I know just by memory and going over the games, you guys have been extremely good on capitalizing off takeaways. That's one of the things that you guys have done a great job on all season long.
Yeah, no, and that's what's nice. If you can create turnovers, I feel like offensively we can capitalize on them and put points on the board and put stress on them. And so, it's been fortunate enough that we've created some and like I say, we've taken advantage of it for sure. So, and then I feel like special teams have been really good this year as well. I mean, it's probably the special teams has been a whole different animal this year as far as the amount of scores. I can't remember a time where we've had as many kick returns and setups that way for a long time.
Nah, it's hard to do. Right? It's hard to do. And these haven't been short, 60-yard kick returns. These have been 90-plus yards.
Yeah, no, they've done a really good job. Coach G and the crew's been doing a really good job of setting us up that way and converting on them. So it's been awesome to watch.
Coach, it is always fun to get you on. Looking forward to the playoff game Friday, and we'll see you at Emory High.
All right. Hey, appreciate it, Jordan. Thank you.
Again, that's Emory High School football coach John Falo taking out the time to join us as we inch a little bit closer to kickoff. Tonight, Emory at home taking on American Leadership Academy. We'll bring back in Travis Anderson in just a moment as we march closer to kickoff on the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show right here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM, where the Spartans play.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
You gonna fix that?
Whether it is for your personal vehicle or a work truck, Toppet Pickup Covers has what you are looking for to either dress your truck up or protect your belongings. Low-profile covers from Truxedo, paint-matched fiberglass toppers from ARE, or full utility covers and bed slides. Toppet also has the best warranty that you will find in the market. Toppet Pickup Covers, on the west side of I-15, off the 400 South exit in Springville.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
Looking to transform your space? At 123 Remodeling, we specialize in bringing your vision to life. From electrical upgrades to seamless drywall finishes and expert garage door installations, we handle it all with precision and care right here in Carbon and Emery County. Trust the local experts at 123 Remodeling. Call us today at 630-2215.
At A Perfect Smile, they specialize in transforming your smile with precision and care. From porcelain veneers and dental implants to orthodontics, crowns, and bridges, their expertise covers every aspect of general and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Jackson and his team are here to address even the most challenging dental concerns, helping you achieve a smile you'll love. Ready for a smile makeover? Call A Perfect Smile today, 637-2100, to schedule an appointment.
Looking for financial solutions? At Cache Valley Bank, they're here to help. Whether you need commercial loans, mortgages, or expert financial advising, they've got you covered. Visit them today on the corner of First West and Main Street. Cache Valley Bank, your partner in financial success.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Discover peace of mind with Don's Hometown Insurance, now even closer to home at their new location, 58 West Main Street in Price. Connect directly with friendly agents ready to tailor a package just for you. Imagine bundling your home, auto, and life insurance, simplifying your life while maximizing your savings. Experience personalized service designed to protect what matters most to you. Visit Don's Hometown Insurance today and feel the difference.
Emory High School football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
the viewing audience on our YouTube page as well. Emory's got it teed up at the 40-yard line. They'll kick right to left on the radio dial. Jaden Atwood will handle those duties for Emory. He's been extraordinary in the kickoff game all season long, and we are underway. End-over-end kick, and this one returned at the 20, 25, ALA to the 30. Room to run, past the 40, tripped up by Atwood, the kicker, saving the day, but a beautiful return for American Leadership Academy. Cannon Huntsman, who is dangerous, he's a senior for ALA. Travis, he sets up great foot position for the Eagles.
That's good field position to start this game for ALA. A short kick, and they come up, get a couple yards off it, make it 1st and 10. Just shy of the 45-yard line.
Out of a shotgun set is ALA. Ball at the 42-yard line. Snap, back to pass, looking. Hit from behind, that ball's loose. It's on the turf. Emory recovers. This one may go to the house. In fact, I think it will. Touchdown, Emory. What a turn of events. Oh, my goodness. We had a sack from the back. Popped the ball loose. Marble dropped it. It's picked up and taken all the way to the house by the Spartans. And just like that, we have a 6-0 Emory lead.
Yeah, off the outside edge. Nobody picks it up. Quarterback doesn't see it, doesn't pick it up, gets hit, fumbles the football, and on the turf, pick the ball up, go in for the touchdown at the 11:43 mark to make this 6-0.
PAT for Emory. Atwood will kick it. Snap, the hold, the kick. It is good. And just like that, it is 7-0 Emory with 11:41 to play in the opening quarter right here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 7:50 AM. We're back in 30 seconds.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
The Spartans play here.
Hayden Abrams, number 3.
Caleb O'Neill, number 58.
Deacon Mangum, number 12.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL. On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
So it's 6-0 Emory. The Spartans come out in a hurry, set the tempo. Or 7-0, excuse me. And now American Leadership will once again take an excellent kick return back past the 40 up to the 42-yard line. And that's where ALA is going to set up shop. But Travis going back to the sack, the fumble, recovered, and taken all the way by Calvin Hatfield for 6. What a way to start this game.
That scoops it and then rumbles into the end zone for a quick touchdown. And for ALA, you take the ball first. That one stings. One play fumble, you give up 7 points.
Snap and a handoff going left side and ball going to the 46-yard line. And so a minimal pickup here for American Leadership Academy to get things rolling on their opening possession of the ball game.
Yeah, no crease to run that football. Took his time and tried to navigate up the field, weaved his way maybe for a yard, 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
1 minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Already 7-0 Emory. The defense scoring points. Snap back to pass. Quick out, wanting to go to the 50-yard line, and Emory able to collapse, and there's a quick takedown. Pass is complete off of the right end. But American Leadership faced with 3rd down.
Yeah, JJ comes over from that spot, makes the tackle. It's a good open field tackle for a gain of 2 yards.
Shotgun set once again here on 3rd down and about 6 yards to go. Snap and a pitch, trying to take it around the left side. This will go for a positive gain past the original line of scrimmage to the 50-yard line. 4th down as Emory's defense will hold ALA to just 8 yards here on the second drive of the ball game for the Eagles. And now looks like this team's going to play it aggressive, Travis. They're going to go for it, and why not?
You might as well. Another 2-yard gain, so 4th down. If you pick up 2 here, which they've been doing, you're going to get the 1st down.
Well, they go with a hard snap, and there's encroachment. They'll get a free 5 yards, as this will work against Emory. So move the sticks. 1st and 10 ALA.
We talked about in the open, Jordan, those are the penalties, those silly penalties that Emory just, you can't have. You can't be offsides on a 4th and 2 and give up a first down.
Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff wanting to go left side, and it's the dangerous Cannon Huntsman, the senior, who we have seen already a couple of times, going to the right end. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing else there. That sets up 2nd down and 10. And now ALA is going to go tempo.
Now Citrid makes the tackle in the open field.
Snap low with the ankles. Marble is under pressure, flushed out of the pocket, fills the pressure, and that's Gavin Bernard that gets into the backfield. Bernard, the senior, able to track him down off of the blind side. He was flushed out by Hayden Abrams off of the blind side, moved to the opposite end, and that's when Bernard steps up to make the tackle.
As a quarterback, you got to feel that pressure from that backside. You just got to get rid of the football. You got to throw it away, live to play another down. This time he takes another sack to make it 3rd and 17.
They're down 17 yards to go. Marble with a quick snap. Pass goes left side to Swarns, and Swarns gets it out to about the 50. So it's 4th and forever. And that's where ALA is going to have to punt the football away.
Or are they?
Well, might be 4-down territory.
Again, a little bubble screen to the outside had no chance of working. 2 Emory defenders in the area to make this 4th down and a long ways to go.
4th and 17, and they are going to keep the offense out on the field. Back to pass, it's Marble, flushed, goes, sideline, no one's home, turnover on downs. Well, that was not a good look at all.
That's a 2-step, 3-step drop, and then you're just firing out of bounds. Had no movement. Wide receivers didn't get downfield, and it looked like a broken play. Looked like nobody knew what to do on that play.
So 1st and 10, Emory with the ball now at the 49-yard line.
For Emory, you have to take advantage. A yard shy of midfield, up 7-0, 8:50 left. You have a chance to blow this thing open right now. Against a team who has looked like they can't move the football at all. 2 yards at a time is basically what they had on that last drive before the sack.
Out of the shotgun for Trevin Gilbert, our first look at the Emory offense, already up 7-0. Gilbert wants to go to the sidelines, has Deacon Mangum, passes incomplete.
They tried to come back, sit down, ball just a little bit off target, incomplete. Ball was just a little bit lower than what he wanted to be. That's why he has to sit in the catcher position to try to go get the football.
2nd down and 10. Snap, right side. That's Jackson Johnson. JJ's first carry of the game. Gets it into plus territory. ALA side of the field up to the 48-yard line for a gain of 3. And that's the first positive gain of the game for the Emory offense.
Yeah, ALA does it. They get off the blocks and they just sit in their spots, in their zone spots, and they make the tackle. They don't allow JJ to score through and pick up a first down.
Gilbert back to pass, goes right side. Goes to the 40-yard line, shoved out of bounds. Pass is caught. 1st and 10 now for the Spartans. Off a gain of 8, finds Porter Herdsman.
Now those first down plays right there, the corner's just so far off the play. He has to come back towards the football. By that time, he's past the sticks. You just sit right in your spot, make the catch, and then get out of bounds for the first down.
Ball's at the 40-yard line. Abrams is going to move left to right on the dial this time. Snapping a handoff. Here comes the end around. ALA has seen this a time or two. They are not fooled, as Swarnas is able to get to the backfield and comes up with a takedown. No gain for Hayden Abrams off the end around.
Yes, Swarnas, the senior wide receiver. He plays corner, plays free safety. He does it all for this defense. That time,
My son and daughter both play sports, a lot of sports, and with that can come injuries, bruises, sprains, and unfortunately breaks. That's why we use Eastern Utah Imaging. They're a convenient and local option for imaging and an important part of a student-athlete's team.
Eastern Utah Imaging for high-quality, affordable MRI and X-ray services. Many quick scans take 30 minutes or less. You can call for an appointment or ask your doctor to refer you to Eastern Utah Imaging, North Fairgrounds Road in Price. Call 636 X-ray. That's 636-9729.
Emory High School football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
We bring back in the YouTube audience as we see if Emory can continue to pile this on. Here's the kick return past the 40-yard line, and ALA has the ball once again in good field position, Travis, at the 43-yard line. It's been the most effective play for ALA all afternoon, moving the football on special teams.
Yeah, 3 straight drives that they're starting right here in this area around the 40, 45-yard line. But the last drive, 2 yards, you have the free first down, then you take a sack, and then on 4th and 20, you turn the ball over, and Emory goes, 3 plays and scores?
1st and 10 now for ALA. Marble back to pass, wants to work the sideline, intercepted the second turnover. This time it's Porter Herdsman bobbling the football all the way around. He finally corrals it at the 46-yard line. There's 7:23 to play in the opening quarter, and it's 14-0 Emory, and the defense has 2 takeaways already.
Marble never turned his head to draw off any corner. No movement, knew he was going to throw to the Emory sideline the whole time, takes 3 steps back, fires right into the hands of the waiting defense of Emory, who forces another turnover on the defensive end.
Spartan offense will come back out onto the field. 4 wideouts, 2 on each side, 1 man in the backfield for Gilbert. He's got 1 deep pass already in the ball game. Play action, quick pass goes to Abrams. Hayden gets the sideline, shoved out of bounds about the 37-yard line, and so a gain of 8.
Yeah, Braxton Butler to the outside, got a good block, and that allows all the movement upfield for another first down.
7:17 to play here in this quarter. What's been a dominating performance up to this point for Emory. Motion man coming, it's Butler left to right, quick pass right side, it's Porter Herdsman again. Porter to the 30. Tripped up, dives forward just shy of the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The defense for ALA, running guys in and off. They're out of position. That one, you just go to the outside quick and then work your way up the field.
We have a timeout taken. 7:05 to play here in the opening quarter. And we're going to give Emory a 1st and 10, I believe. Waiting to see where they spot that football. They give them a first down. They finally did off a gain of 12.
The easy first down.
We'll keep it here during this timeout. Gilbert so far is off to a quick start. He's got 4 completions so far for 68 yards.
And Emory's going to have a lot of success to the outside. If they want to go back to the middle of the field, I think they have another chance right here to put up 6. The way ALA's defense is aligned, the middle's going to be open.
There's no doubt. They've been able to do it so far.
And the only coverage they have is that lone linebacker who's now up.
Gilbert back to pass, flows across the middle of the field. One hand grab by Hayden Abrams. He tipped it to himself with one hand. He brings it down, and it's a 27-yard strike, and it's 20-0 Emory with 6:59 to play in the opening quarter.
Yeah, we said the middle was going to be open, and that's exactly where they go with the football, right in the middle of the field. And what a grab to go up, tip it to yourself, one hand by Abrams into the end zone, and it's 20-0 Emory.
It has taken less than 6 minutes for Emory to garner a 3-score lead. The PAT is up and in. This squad is firing on all cylinders. 6:59 to play right now with the opening quarter. Emory 21, ALA nothing when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
JN Auto.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emory, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
.6:59 left to play here in the opening quarter. 21-0 Emory with the lead. Atwood will get a running start. This one's a short kick. Not going to play the long game this time. ALA will still get good field position. Ball brought out past the 35 to the 36-yard line. And that's where they will set up shop yet again.
Yeah, ALA now searching for answers offensively, trying to figure out ways to stop the bleeding. Fumble on your first one, you come back 4th and 20, you turn the ball over. The last one, it's a pick, and the defense is, giving the offense, and both teams, Emory's offense, defense, taking advantage of what ALA is doing.
They've done a good job with it so far. This time, ALA trying to give it to Huntsman, wants to get around the end, and he gets past the 40-yard line. Positive pickup on first down. Haven't been much positives for ALA so far in this ball game.
No, they're going to have to get Cannon Huntsman more involved. He's got to get touches on this drive. He should touch the ball at least three more times on this drive, 2nd and 4.
Give him a gain of 6. Emory once again, 3 down linemen, 2 outside linebackers standing up. Marble, the quarterback, takes a snap, rolls out left side. He's going to keep it himself, and that gap closed in a hurry. It's Gavin Bernard once again diving into the backfield. That time a loss of 2. Bernard just doing whatever he wants right now. He's got a sack already, and that time he's able to get skinny in between a block and pull Marble down.
Yeah, no chance. The defense knows the quarterback's not going to get rid of the football. He's taking the whole way. Just because the running back got so far out ahead of the play, the quarterback has nowhere to go with the football because he can't throw the football.
3rd down, 6. Back to pass. Marble is looking, wants to go deep, and this one really short. Huntsman comes back and grabs it to the 40. He's to the 30, 20. One man to beat, and he will march into the end zone. It was a bad read on the outside. Huntsman comes back, gets the lame duck pass, and he takes it to the house.
Told you Huntsman has to touch the football. He's the best player on the field for ALA. He comes back to the football as the corner overruns the play, and then after that, Huntsman has the speed, and he goes into the end zone, and finally ALA on the board, 6 points.
Right now we got a little back and forth action as ALA will come out to attempt the PAT. That's a play they needed to get back into this ball game. Snap, and the kick is up, and it is good. So 21-7 ALA. They'll kick off to Emory when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Welcome to JN Auto, where your dream car awaits. With over 100 vehicles in stock, from trucks to SUVs and everything in between, we've got the perfect ride just for you. And our full service department ensures your vehicle stays in top shape long after you drive off the lot. Can't find your ideal car? No worries, we'll hunt it down for you. Discover the JN Auto difference today.
Emory High School football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
And right now it's ALA answering the call, finding the end zone. Emory still with a 21-7 lead with 6:01 to play here in the quarter. Pay no mind to the clock on the screen that's rolling right now. It's 6:01 to play here in the first quarter. Here comes the kick, and this one will go out of bounds, so an illegal procedure penalty.
That's the bad kick.
Want to give Emory decent field position.
You just got to boot that one right down the middle. You can't kick it out of bounds. We've already seen Emory take advantage of good field position. They've scored 3 times off of it.
Well, they've scored in a hurry, too. It's been very easy for Emory to score, Travis.
The ALA defensively just not in sync. Guys running off the field, out of position. And the last 2 times they were out of position, both times gave up touchdowns.
Emory's going to force him to re-kick, and why not?
Let's see what he can do with the re-kick. Still, though, Emory should have good field position off this kick, barring any penalty or turnover by the Emory special teams unit.
Yep. Ball to 35, and this is where ALA will have to boot it away.
But if you're ALA, aren't you at least maybe thinking of onside? You've already been aggressive on 4th and 20.
Yeah.
You might as well, right, at this point?
Yeah, absolutely. Here comes the end over end kick, and Emory's going to fake the reverse. There is room for Abrams to run. He's to the 35, finds the sideline of the 40, now to the 50 on ALA's side of the field, and that's why, if you're Emory, you
But that's what I'm saying. The onside kick would have been in the same spot.
Yeah.
You might as well try it.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to go 4th and 20 at midfield and not onside kick the football there.
So a short field for the Emory offense once again. It's a big drive for both teams. Emory wants to get that momentum back. Quick pass out to Abrams. Nearly dropped that football. Still a loss of 2 on the reception.
I mean, the corner read it perfectly.
He did.
Got over there and then just misses the tackle. Looked like he had a chance to jump the route and intercept the football.
Ball at the 45-yard line. Ball on the far right hash mark with 5:28 and counting to play here in the opening quarter. Out of the shotgun set. Hand off to Jackson Johnson, and JJ finds a gap, and he's going to take it to the house. It is that easy for Emory. JJ on a 45-yard touchdown run, and it's 27-7 Emory with 5:24 to play in the first quarter.
Stretch play, find the hole. Defense shifted all to the opposite side of where the hole opened up, and JJ could have just walked in, and that's what he does. And it's a 27 spot here in the first quarter.
He's got 2 carries for 48 yards and a touchdown, and Atwood will come out to attempt a PAT. PAT is up, and Atwood has no problem at all. Boy, can't really catch our breath or find a rhythm in this one. 28-7, 5:24 to play in the opening quarter. Emory will kick off to ALA when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Discover the difference experience makes at Mr. Automotive in Huntington. With over 30 years dedicated to matching the perfect vehicle with the right person in Castle Country, we know a thing or two about cars and about saving you money. Thanks to our low overhead, we're able to pass incredible savings directly on to you. Drive away happy with a deal as reliable as our service. Visit Mr. Automotive today, where experience means savings and you meet your new car.
Emory High School football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. And 750 AM KOAL.
28-7, and here's a short kick yet again in ALA. We'll have good field position. Special teams have been a little wonky today, Travis, to say the least.
Yeah, it's been a little wonky, like you said, but for ALA, got to figure out how to get stops. And right now, Emory's had the 3 possessions offensively. They've scored 3 times, and the 1 touchdown coming off the defense. So for ALA, you've got to take time out the clock. You got to shorten things up, but you got to have a drive here and put up points.
First down and 10, ball at the 39-yard line.
And I just don't think they can do it.
Well, there's movement, and ALA is going to have to move 5 yards back off a false start.
Yeah, take your pick on the offensive line. Is it Twitchell? Sanchez. All of them moved.
So now we're looking at first down and 15 here for American Leadership Academy. They've got 7 points. They've also given up 7 points offensively. Quarterback keeper Marble wants to go in between the guards, and there is nothing there as he meets Howard head on. And now we're looking at second down and long.
Yeah, ran right into Howard.
Josh Howard, one of the senior anchors on this team.
Pre-snap penalties and then a loss on the run makes this a second and a long ways to go for a team that can't move the ball.
Second and 17. Marble wants to go around the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. Overshoots both of his intended receivers. Jackson Johnson and Quade Ovison in on the defense for Emory.
Yeah, Worthen just stopped his route, just sits, and the ball goes over his head.
Third down and 17 with 4:47 to play in the first. 28-7 Emory. That's the score. Defense has scored 7. Offense has had 3 quick strikes. Marble with a pump fake. Wants to go deep down the sideline. It was actually a good-looking pass. Terrific coverage by Ovison. Followed his man, Cale Worthen, all the way down the field, and it's incomplete. American Leadership Academy has no choice. They got to boot this ball away.
Yeah, Emory defensively, they get in there, they hit the quarterback, and as they hit him, the ball goes sailing over the head, incomplete, 4th and 16. You got to punt the football right back to an offense who's marching down the field on you.
Yeah, there is no mercy rule in the opening quarter, but Emory's going to be testing that. There's Herdsman off of the punt return, gets it out to the 35-yard line, and that's where Emory's going to set up shop with 65 yards of green in front. Travis ALA, no answer so far. Defensively, they have not even been able to remotely slow this Emory offense down.
No, they don't. They don't have enough horses to slow down anybody. Their corners are slow jamming the wide receivers to the line of scrimmage. They can't generate any pressure. They've got linebackers that are playing in coverage, and you just use the speed. And these wide receivers are so good at getting off the line, running routes, that they just can't compete. See how far off the ball they have to play.
A first down and 10 for Emory. Here's a reverse, open field for Herdsman. 35-40, 45 into ALA territory. He goes back the other way, and no one can stop him. Porter takes it off the top of the defense yet again, and this time it's a 65-yard end around. The offense has 34 points, well 28, but the team has 34 with 4:18 to play in the opening quarter.
They go end around. Once you get to the end around, you can see all the green grass right in front. All he needed was one block to seal it off and get in the end zone. That's what he got around the 44-yard line or so, and nobody could catch Porter with the speed. We talked about how slow ALA is defensively. 34 points in the opening quarter.
Herdsman putting on a show. Atwood is 5 for 5. Going to wear his leg out here in the opening quarter. 4:18 to play in the first. Emory will boot the ball back to ALA when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
At Oliver Law, we specialize in criminal defense and DUI. Everyone needs to know their rights. Let us guide you through the criminal justice minefield. At Oliver Law, we still believe in innocent until proven guilty.
The Spartans play here.
Porter Herdsman, number 23. Braxton Butler, number 33. Quade Ovison, number 6.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL. And 750 AM KOAL.
35-7, Emory kicks it back to ALA, and this will be ALA's worst starting field position of the evening. They'll start at the 25-yard line. And right now, if you're the American Leadership Academy Eagles, you've got to just be sitting back and thinking, wow, what are we going to do?
Then we got blitzed. We got snowballed. The Avalanche is caving in on us, and we have nowhere to go to dig ourselves out of the hole.
It's a team that put up 60-plus points last week.
Yeah, a little bit different going against this Emory team, though.
Yeah, than Providence Hall?
Yeah.
Trips right side, one wide receiver on outside the numbers left side. Marble takes it, wants to get the edge, and there's just no chance.
Yeah, they keep trying to stretch that outside. They can't. You've got to figure out ways to move the ball up the field through the air. You can't run the football right now. And you're down 35-7.
3:58 and counting to play in the opening quarter. Emory's put up a 35 spot through one. There's plenty of time for them to put up more. Trips right side, one wide receiver left.
And they haven't went Huntsman way one time since he scored that touchdown.
Emory, one safety high, deep pass, and we have interference. Ovison got tangled up.
That's the best play ALA's had outside the touchdown, is just get tangled up, throw the ball up, and hope for the best and get a free 15.
It's Jackson Deegan outside the numbers. Quade Ovison trying to stick with him, Travis. Feet just got tangled. And he had to make contact, otherwise he may still be running, so it's actually a heads-up play by Ovison.
Yeah, saved the touchdown.
Not a spot foul like in the NFL.
So 2 first downs outside the touchdown off penalties that they gave ALA, the offsides, and then that 15 there.
Hand off right side, it's Huntsman. Huntsman is brought down from behind. Hayden Abrams stuck a hand in, grabbed him from the shoulder. Not before Huntsman picks up 5 yards. Definitely a game breaker for this ALA squad.
Yeah, he's an athlete. He's their best athlete. Got to find ways to get him the football. We've seen it coming back to the football and scoring that touchdown. They're just not looking his way.
Trips right side, one wide receiver left. Low snap, Marble climbs the pocket, 45-50 into Emery's side of the field. He gets it out to the 40-yard line and runs into a wall named Jackson Johnson. Not before he picks up a first down. ALA's got a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, Marble just pops right back up, but what a hit. JJ lowers the shoulder and brings the boom. Everything covered up downfield. Marble just tucks, and that's the right play, and picks up the first down with his legs.
1st and 10, 3 wide outs. Yet again here for ALA. Huntsman takes the snap, wants to go left side, tries to reverse field, goes right up the middle. And he does successfully for a first down. Move the sticks. So now the Eagles finding a little bit of momentum here offensively.
They get a cheap first down off the penalty, and then a couple plays, you move the sticks and pick up a first down. You're in Emory territory, like you said. Huntsman gets another touch. And that's got to be their offense, is just feeding him the football.
1st down and 10. Low snap, Marble back to pass. This time, ALA is able to contain the Emory blitz momentarily, but not for long. Gap closes. Pocket collapses. Josh Howard in on the sack yet again. Had some help from Caleb O'Neill.
Yeah, Marvel's got to throw the football away. He just can't hold the football that long and take sacks. The once promising drive, now 2nd and 17.
Under 2 minutes to play in what's been a long first quarter. Marble back to pass.
Should have been picked.
Wanted to go to Swarnez over the middle, and it was too high. Bounced off the hands of Porter Herdsman. 3rd down and 17. It's been the problem with ALA. They put themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and that throws them completely off schedule.
That's the problem. When you're at a disadvantage talent-wise, you can't do that.
Got to control the line of scrimmage, which is easier said than done.
Movement up front.
Howard jumps. It's the 2nd time Emory's given up a free 5 yards with an encroachment penalty.
Still a 3rd and long. But for Emory, you just got to stay disciplined 2 times, like you said. The pass interference and the penalties. That's the one thing you're not going to be happy with in the opening quarter.
Huntsman, delay handoff, able to bulldoze his way forward. It will be a manageable 4th down attempt for ALA, all things considered. Want to carry that time of roughly 5 yards. Ball is at the 27-yard line with 1:27 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, this is the one where if Marble has a chance. There should be a gap where he can just take the football like he did on the prior one, use his legs to pick up the first down.
Trips right side, one wide out left. 4th down and 7 here for the Eagles, and they will take a timeout. That's their second of the opening half, second of the quarter. We'll take it with them. It's all Emory. 35-7 right now with 1:04 to play in the opening quarter when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
At San Rafael Health, they believe everyone deserves compassionate and dedicated care. Whether you're looking for a place for mom, dad, or any loved one, the doors are open. San Rafael Health accepts private pay, Medicaid, Medicare, and commercial insurance, ensuring quality health care is accessible for all. Let the family at San Rafael Health take care of your family. Call today at 384-2301 and let San Rafael Health provide the care your loved ones deserve.
The Spartans play here.
Hayden Abrams, number 3.
Caleb O'Neill, number 58.
Deacon Mangum, number 12.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Out of the timeout, 4th down and 7. With 1:05 to play here in the opening quarter. Marble out of the deep shotgun. He'll take the snap back past his own 30 at the 33. Under pressure, fires over the top. It's caught. Touchdown ALA. Once again, it's Huntsman running right down the heart of the Emory secondary. Lob pass up, comes down with it, touchdown.
Marble had pressure and stays in the pocket, and he throws a Hail Mary, go 500 shot, and Marble gets enough under, with the air, and Huntsman runs right underneath it for the touchdown. The second touchdown he's caught going into this end zone.
And that has been really the lone blemish for Emory in this quarter. 59-6 left. We'll keep it here off the PAT. Good. But Marble to Huntsman again. And Travis, outside of that, Emory's played a near-perfect game, get a little bit aggressive and maybe lackadaisical in the secondary.
The thing is, for ALA, Huntsman, keep harping on it, he's their best player. You've got to get him the football. And we kept saying, if they get him the football, good things are going to happen. Well, that's a couple times they've got him the football, and he scored touchdowns.
59 seconds left here in this opening quarter, 58 seconds. The score, 35-14, Emory by 21. You would think that it's 50-0 the way the game has gone, but it's been 2 plays that are almost broken plays that Marble's taken advantage of through the air. That's really been the determining factor.
2 lapses by the Emory defense of guys just not tracking the football and then giving up touchdowns on long touchdown drives. That was a 4th down play.
The other touchdown was a terrible pass.
Yeah, that was a wobbler where your wide receiver bails you out because he tracks it, he comes back to the football and gets underneath it, and then your corner's out of position because he ran too far down the field, and he's just out of position, can't catch up to Huntsman, who's got good speed. Big kid.
7 touchdowns in this opening quarter. 7. A kick, this one picked up by Abrams at the 10-yard line. Going to try to bring it all the way across the other side of the field. He's to the 20, 25, has a gap. Lost the football, fumbled on the sideline. I believe the ball went out of bounds. That's what the officials are going to talk about. Did it go out of bounds before ALA came up with it? They say yes, it did. So Abrams avoids disaster. He ran about 100 yards to get that ball out to the 35.
That ball rolling around the sideline looked like he was just going to let it go. It was going to roll out of bounds. Instead, picks it up, and you said it. He has to go all the way from the opposite 10-yard line and gets all the way upfield towards his bench. And he's just shy of the 40, 36-yard line.
First down and 10. Ball at the 36.
Open, middle. I mean, look at the middle of the field.
Butler's going to move left to right on the dial. Quick pass. Gilbert, incomplete. I'm going to take a guess at who got in the backfield to knock that down.
Yeah, their best player. The guy that scored 2 touchdowns, Huntsman, plays running back, wide receiver, linebacker, does it all.
Gilbert 6 of 8, 94 yards here in the opening quarter. He has struck twice through the air.
I mean, if Emory runs some sort of inside slant, they're going to pick up 30 yards.
Yes. Pass, Mangum through his hands, incomplete.
There's your first down pickoff if he catches it.
Yeah, Mangum has had a few drops as of late. Looking to clean that up as we get into crunch time.
Yeah, he saw Root coming.
He did.
And you just take your eyes off the football for that split second because you're trying to avoid the hit. You know you're going to take a big hit. You've got to catch the football.
3rd down and 10. Gilbert back to pass. Was under heavy pressure. Throws it up. It's caught by Abrams. Abrams gets behind the ALA defense just the way ALA has done a time or two tonight.
Yeah, Emory shouldn't run any plays to the outside. All they need to do is just work the middle of the field.
It's a gain of 27.
Hey, you come back, there's a little bit of pressure, you just stay in the pocket, you get hit, the ball finds the open wide receiver for a first down, you move the sticks, the quarter's 27 seconds, it's going to be maybe the final play of the quarter.
This time, it's Porter coming in motion, hand off to Herdsman, and flag comes out.
I think it's a face mask.
ALA is able to stop Herdsman back behind the line of scrimmage with 14 seconds left.
I think he got his hands a little bit too high. Saw the helmet go back.
That's exactly what it's going to be. So move it further up. Personal foul, 15-yard face mask against ALA. You mark that off from the 38 up to the 23, it'll go. And so Emory, with 14 seconds left to play in this quarter, will have an opportunity, which I believe 6 touchdowns in the opening quarter for Emory if they were to score here. It'd be 8 for the game through 12 minutes of football. Wild.
I mean, I'm not going to put it past them that they're not going to score here. Just the way that defensively ALA is lined up right now, there's a shot to take. And again, it's going to be in the middle. Look how they're all lined up. They're bunched up. We're going to get a timeout.
Emory's going to let it go. They're going to let the clock run out is what they're going to do. So we've reached the end of the first quarter. Finally, that was a long one. 35-14, Emory by 21. They're in business, moving the ball yet again when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Transform your space with Spectrum Paint featuring PPG paint, the ideal choice for any home project. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors at your fingertips, from soothing pastels to vibrant primaries. Whether revamping a room or adding character to your exteriors, Spectrum Paint makes every brush stroke count. Dive into a spectrum where quality meets creativity and paint your world with us. Visit Spectrum Paint to find the perfect shade for your home today.
Whether it is for your personal vehicle or a work truck, Toppet Pickup Covers has what you are looking for to either dress your truck up or protect your belongings. Low-profile covers from Truxedo, paint-matched fiberglass toppers from ARE, or full utility covers and bed slides. Toppet also has the best warranty that you will find in the market. Toppet Pickup Covers, on the west side of I-15, off the 400 South exit in Springville.
Emory High School football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
So we get back to the action just a tad bit late. Emory runs a quick play out right side. Ty Yost is able to gain 3 yards off the reception. We just made the announcement here in the stadium that Jaden Atwood has broken the single-season school record for most extra points in a season. How about that?
Congratulations to him.
Only a junior. Quick pass, corner cut by Abrams inside the 5, reaches for the end zone. Did he break the plane? No, he did not. Down at the 1, so a gain of 18.
Tried to stretch the football, knee hit first before it goes over the plane of the goal line, so first down and goal inside the 1.
Nearly had fireworks yet again. 45 seconds into this quarter. Emory right now, the 1 yard line. Gilbert will come up underneath center. Gilbert takes the snap, play action, rolls out left side. He's going to get into the end zone, follows Caleb O'Neill in for 6 more. A 1-yard touchdown for Trevin Gilbert, who has done a little bit of everything so far tonight.
Another touchdown, 41 points already as the second quarter just got underway.
And with 10:49 to play in the quarter, it's 41-14.
Jaden Atwood can add to that school record once again with the point after right here.
Snap is good, hold is good, and the PAT is money. 42-14. Took Emory a minute and 11 seconds to add more points to the scoreboard, Travis. And now we'll get set to kick it back to ALA. 28-point lead. Will the Mercy Rule be in play by the time we start the second half?
Yeah, I think so. I think for the way that the offense is moving the football, yeah, I think we're going to get to that point. I just don't see any way ALA can slow it down.
May not be able to slow Emory down, but over the last couple of possessions, Emory hasn't been able to slow them down either.
No, just a couple defensive lapses that allowed 14 points.
So Atwood will tee it up. Wind blows the ball off the tee. He's going to have to reset it. It's cold weather games once you get to the month of November. 50 degrees at kickoff. Down to 47 right now. The cold game 2 weeks ago in Delta. Atwood gets the running start. This is a short kick. Takes a bounce at the 35-yard line, and that's where ALA will start. Their next possession, jumping on the ball, was Mason Ober.
Yeah, let's see what ALA does offensively here, down 42-14. Couple, plays, defensive breakdowns where they've been very fortunate to get those points, but other than that, it's been a disaster.
First down and 10 for ALA. Marble takes the snap, back to pass, and it's incomplete. Through the hands of the intended receiver, Quade Ovison sneaks up, delivers a hit. Jackson Dingen would have been the receiver on the play, looks at his hands and flings his fist. Not happy he couldn't come up with that one.
Yeah, the hands didn't catch the football right. I mean, that's an open play right there to catch and then work your way upfield. He doesn't get his hands in a good spot to go up and make the catch.
Ball at the 35. ALA on second down and 10 and a short pickup. If anything, give him a yard. Left side handoff. It's been tough to stop Huntsman for no gain, but that's exactly what the Emory front five was able to do. We call it the front three, but five with the outside linebackers. So it's third down and 9. One of the things I'm a little surprised we haven't seen from ALA, they used a drag route one time, with Emory bringing pressure up the middle. Middle of the field's been open. That's where American leadership has been able to take advantage of the Emory defense. Back to pass, Marble this time wants to go deep. There is no one home. Ty Yost was the closest to the ball. He's a good 5 yards off, incomplete. And so now it's fourth down and 9, and ALA will most certainly stay back out on the field. Nope, special teams unit will come out.
Yeah, Worthen's supposed to run upfield. He stops short on the stop and go route. That ball falls into no man's land, and for ALA, they're going to punt the football, which makes no sense since you already went for a 4th and 20 around midfield.
Here comes the punt from ALA. End over end. Abrams returning. He comes up, Herdsman rather, comes up, grabs it from the 35. And 65 yards in front of Emory as they start their second possession of the second quarter. It took 71 seconds to score last time. We'll see if they can get this lead up to 35 points with 9:56 to play in the first half.
I think offensively, they know what they need to do. It's just work the middle. They will have success if they work the middle of the field.
Emory team trying to get back into the semifinals. It would be their second trip to the Final Four in 3 years. With a win here tonight. Quick pass out left side. Abrams is able to take it up the sideline. We'll see where he stepped out of bounds. Referee walking, looks like to the 39-yard line, so a gain of 4 off the completion from Gilbert. Gilbert has 146 yards passing so far in this half. Sixth time he's gone Abrams' way. Trips right side, one wide out left.
Don't have enough guys over there to cover the 3.
It's going to be man-to-man coverage on the outside. ALA is going to bring pressure. It's not disguised either. Hand off to JJ. He's tripped. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Yeah, they looked offensively on that one. They weren't sure what they wanted to do, and they snapped the football and tried to go up the middle. But ALA does a good job. They had enough bodies there to corral him and make it 3rd and 7.
So 3rd down. We'll see if Emory can keep the drive alive. Gilbert hands it off, and so it appears that Emory views this as 4-down territory off the handoff. Jackson Johnson able to get about 6 yards. 4th and 1. The Emory offense is going to stay on the field.
Better get off.
Gilbert, quarterback keeper, easily picks up the 1st down. The pushes that we have seen on the quarterback sneaks, it's almost a guarantee for a yard anymore.
Mm-hmm. Not when you said the little push to pick up the 1st down, get your quarterback under center, real tight, real low, push him forward.
Trevin Gilbert, 2 carries, 2 yards, a touchdown, and a 1st down. And we have an injury right now on the field, an injured ALA player. We'll take the injury timeout with him. 8:57 to play in the opening half. All Emory here, 42-14. They lead over American Leadership Academy when we return.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
Looking to transform your space? At 123 Remodeling, we specialize in bringing your vision to life. From electrical upgrades to seamless drywall finishes and expert garage door installations, we handle it all with precision and care right here in Carbon and Emery County. Trust the local experts at 123 Remodeling. Call us today at 630-2215.
Emory High School football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. .3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
I get the chain set here as we come back from the injury timeout. 42-14, Emory with the lead.
Just enough to move the 6, 1st down with the injury timeout, so we're back at it.
Herdsman's going to throw this ball off the trickery, goes downfield, underthrows Mangum, who took a huge shot. That was excellent defense in the secondary by Tad Swartez, who delivered a huge pop on the other underthrown ball. You wanted pass interference on that, huh?
Yeah, it probably should have been a penalty.
I don't think so, man. I think that was good timing. It's close. Ball is underthrown. That's why the flag doesn't come out, right? Because it's so underthrown.
Underthrown, yeah, but I just think he clobbered him pretty early.
Well, it's 2nd down and 10. Quick pass out to Porter this go around, and a flag comes out. Should be a hold against Emory. With the ball at the 46-yard line. Porter took it to ALA's side of the field, but again, slow down and see if this one's coming back.
And it will. The hold on the outside allows him to weave through traffic for that gain, but it's going to come back with the hold.
Nope. Going to wave it off. No flag on the play. So you'll take that if you're Emory. Make it a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 coming up.
Third down, 3 now.
3rd and 3.
Clock rolls. Second quarter moving a little bit quicker than that first quarter, where we bogged down because of all the scoring.
Oh, yeah. A lot of touchdowns in that opening quarter. Hand off to Ty Yost. First time we've said this. Ty down the sideline. He'll take it to the house. No, he's tripped up from behind. I called the shot too early. Ty from the 48 gets it all the way down to the 8-yard line. Gain of 40 on his first carry. He doesn't seem too happy that he didn't house that one, but that's a great defensive play. A shoestring tackle to save the score.
Yeah, the diving attempt slows Yost up at the last second, tripped him up, and he was sliding down just shy of getting in the end zone, but great run to the outside. Used the speed and almost got in.
First down. Handoff, it's Yost. Yost again gets up to the 5-yard line on a gain of 3. So we've hit the 7:42 mark of the first half, 42-14. Emory with the lead. Looking to make it a 35-point advantage. If that's the case, we get to the second half. Score is going to run continuously. The clock would, rather. Gilbert out of the shotgun. Makes the handoff to Yost. Dump off pass. Braxton Butler. Can he get in? No. Upended at the 1-yard line. It's an excellent tackle at the goal line.
Third and goal now. That should be a simple one. Get your quarterback up under center and just push the pile into the end zone.
Mason Ober on the takedown yet again. First time Butler has hauled in a pass. So 1 catch, 5 yards. 158 yards passing for Gilbert in the game. Under 7 to play in the first half. Jackson Johnson will be the deep back. Butler the wing back. Under center it's Gilbert. ALA stacks the box. Emory trying to go with an end around, and
it's offsides.
Offsides against ALA. Half the distance to the goal. Emory will now have the ball inside the 1.
It doesn't really hurt anybody on that one because that ball's just going to move an inch.
Hurts hurts Emory because Butler was definitely going to score around the end.
Let's go right here.
Handoff, JJ puts his head down. Did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Jackson Johnson does it again, this time on a 1-yard run up the middle, and it's 48-14 Emory.
Yeah, Emory just going up and down the field. They can do whatever they want. Ty Yost sets them up. JJ finishes it off with pay dirt into the end zone. 48 spot here in the second quarter. Keep adding to that record book, Jaden.
He does. PAT is money. 49-14, 6:35 to play in the first half. Pause again for 30 seconds. Emory will kick it back to ALA right after this.
Looking to transform your space? At 123 Remodeling, we specialize in bringing your vision to life. From electrical upgrades to seamless drywall finishes and expert garage door installations. We handle it all with precision and care right here in Carbon and Emery County. Trust the local experts at 123 Remodeling. Call us today at 630-2215.
The Spartans play here.
Hayden Abrams, number 3.
Caleb O'Neill, number 58.
Deacon Mangum, number 12.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
49-14, Emory with the lead. Hatwood kicks it off. This ball is loose on the ground, picked up by ALA at the 32-yard line. That ball hung around on the turf for just a moment. Emory couldn't take advantage. ALA will keep possession. Cage Ryan was on his way down the field. But now we'll get American Leadership Academy ball yet again, this time at the 32-yard line. Typical field position for ALA. They've really only made Emory pay for it twice, and that was on broken plays in the secondary. How about the performance from the offense? They put up 42 in the first half, 7 from the defense as well.
Yeah, they've dominated from the start. A couple defensive mistakes, but other than that, they played really good football.
Marble rolls out right side. Dump off pass. That was dangerous. Wanted to find Swarnez. And lofted it just a tad bit too much. Into the secondary, ball drops, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, ALA. They have the ball at the 32-yard line. 6:25 left here in the first half. Shotgun set, 3 wideouts left side. Hand off to Huntsman. Huntsman wants to go to the right. Caleb O'Neill is in there for the takedown. Minimal gain, sets up 3rd down and 9. So ALA make it 3rd down and 8, trying to run around the outside.
There's no room to go. They've tried that a couple times. It's just defensively, Emory's just getting over to the outside to close up. And ALA moved.
Yep. So if it's been Hatfield, if it's been Howard, if it's been O'Neill, it's been tough sledding to move the football on the ground, specifically in between the guards.
A bunch of 3rd and longs for ALA.
You look at it and say, well, they have 14 points. I get it, but I don't know that it was...
They shouldn't have any.
Yeah, that's fair, right?
They shouldn't have any points. They got lucky.
5:47 and counting in the first. Marble to throw, hit from behind. Under throws that football, and Bo Stilson knocks it down, and flags come out all over. That ball was tipped.
The ball's tipped. Can't be a penalty.
See what this flag is. Coach Fomalo telling the officials right now, hey, that ball was tipped.
Once the ball's tipped,
they call a personal foul. They're going to call the hit on the defenseless receiver.
That's not a good call. That's really not a good call. There's just no way that's a miss by the officials who've done a good job tonight.
Yeah, they have.
That's a miss.
Well, 15-yard penalty will keep the drive alive for ALA. They have the ball near midfield. Hand off to Huntsman, and he is taken down at the line of scrimmage. Getting in and coming from behind for the takedown, it's Caleb O'Neill. Stilson comes out of the game. Gavin Bernard will step back in at the middle linebacker spot.
So ALA's got 3 first downs via penalty.
Yeah.
2 pass interference ones and then the 1 offsides.
Marble. Is this ball off to Huntsman, and he's taken down by O'Neill yet again. So now it's 3rd down and 8. Caleb is a tough customer.
Back to where we were prior to the penalty. A 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 situation for ALA. Which this one should be 4 down territory, shy of midfield.
I think at this point,
you need to go for it every time.
Yes. Every down is 4 down territory, or every possession is 4 down territory for ALA. Empty backfield, 5 wide receiver set. I want to go to Swartz on the outside. Porter Herdsman steps up and makes the hit. Porter with an outstanding defensive play. There was a wall in front of Swartz, and Emory not fooled at all.
Yeah, the bubble screen's not going to work. They just don't have the speed to make that catch and then go upfield. So that play right there doesn't make any sense as your 3rd down call.
So it's 4th down and 9. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the first half. Ball is at the ALA 48-yard line. Marble under pressure, hit as he throws, goes deep into double coverage. It's intercepted. Nope. Yes, they say it is intercepted. Porter Herdsman. Herdsman comes down with a pick. 3rd takeaway for the Emory defense. Works out okay for ALA.
Yeah, that's
a punt.
As an Emory defense, you just want to bat to the turf, and it gives you probably 25, 30 yards that you saved. But you can't fault the kid for going up and getting the interception.
Getting his pick. No, would have saved about 35 yards. That's okay.
Yeah, and you've shown that it doesn't matter where you start your drive on the field. You move the ball.
So the winner of this game will move on to face Summit Academy or South Sevier. Score update right now, Summit Academy 14, South Sevier 7. That does not surprise me. I think Summit Academy can play. I think it's a good football team.
Yeah, they're a solid football team.
Empty backfield here for Gilbert. Quarterback draw, and Gilbert's able to take it up the middle for about 5 yards. Set up 2nd down, and they'll give him 4, actually. Make it 2nd down and 6. Gilbert's third carry of the ball game. Empty backfield again. Gilbert to throw. Had his arm hit. The ball was nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. So now we're looking at third down. That time, ALA wanted to bring pressure. They got to Gilbert. Did enough to hit the hand. Ball floats, but does fall harmlessly to the turf for third down. Big third down here for Emory. Gilbert hands it off. This one goes to Yost, and Yost finds a gap, and Ty is going to take it to the house. This time, no one's going to catch him. Ty Yost. He does it again.
You didn't jinx him that time, Jordan. He goes right down the seam into the end zone.
A 68-yard run by Ty Yost.
55 points. And we still have 3 minutes in the second quarter to go and a whole half.
Yost found a gap on third down. And, boy, he was off to the races.
Complete domination. ALA running guys on late, trying to get in position. Jaden Atwood for the extra point. You can bank that one in. Perfect.
56-14. Just keeps adding them. Does Atwood, extending the single-season school record. 56-14, 3:13 left to play in the first half. We'll keep it here, Travis. Things have been moving in a hurry in this game. Now you have Ty Yost over the 100-yard mark. He's only got 3 carries. He's already beaten that 100 yards. He's got 111 to be exact on 3 carries.
Yeah, Ty Yost, again, we've seen it, the speed that he has throughout the season up to this point. Once he gets that open field, he's hard to bring down.
Hard to keep up with. Man, he's electric to say the least.
Yeah, it's second half is going to be a quick one.
Yep, ALA would have to score twice here in the final 3 minutes to keep the mercy rule off. Atwood with a short kickoff. This one touched by Spartans, grabs it at the 20, now to the 25-yard line. Pushes a couple of his own blockers out of the way, gets up close to the 35, so a nice return with 3:02 left to play in the first half. ALA will have the ball right side, moving right to left on the radio dial.
For the Eagles, it should be simple. You got to dig deep into that playbook. You're going to have to send guys deep. You got to try to score twice here in the next 3 minutes.
1st and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line. Marble. He goes back into the shotgun. He's got Huntsman to the right. 2 on the left, 1 wide receiver on the right. Rolls right side. He has to throw this one away. Actually, a smart play. It's something you wish he would have done a little bit more in the opening quarter if you're a fan of ALA, because the pressure was coming. He had to try to create something with his legs, and because of that, Emory has 3 takeaways.
Yeah, a couple times where it looked like he had a chance to just get rid of the football. Instead, he takes sacks, puts him in 3rd and 15, 3rd and 17. Just asking a lot to overcome for this offense that has trouble moving the football when you're in 3rd and long.
Couple of dynamic athletes on this team. Just not a lot of depth. Handoff. Huntsman takes it up the middle. He's got some positive yardage past the 35 to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, for this team, ALA, you go back to their first game of the season. They lost on that touchdown at the end. Had a couple good wins. You get to that point where you won a playoff game last week, and now you're at this point where you're down 55-14, just searching for answers.
3rd down and 7. Marble with one in the backfield. He's going to drop back to pass. Looking deep downfield, and this one is incomplete. It was almost another broken play that picked up good yardage for American leadership. But now deep in your own territory, already down by 42 points in the first half. You roll the dice, you go for it.
You've already shown once, that, 4th down. You went for it a couple times on 4th down. They elected to punt. They should have been going for it from the start, no matter what down it was, if you're going to go 4th and 20.
Quick pass, sideline. This one goes for good yardage. Close to the first down sticks. Yes, that's enough. 4th down conversion for ALA. Pass to the right sideline at the 45-yard line.
Comeback route, does a good job of finding the football and making sure he's past the sticks for the first down.
Handoff, it's Huntsman. Huntsman wants to go left. Patient run, runs right into Giddy and Meekum. And Giddy gets some help from Jackson Johnson, and on the takedown, gain of 3.
Clock rolling. ALA with 1 timeout left here in the half. Emory still has all 3.
Second down, 7 to go. Marble climbs the pocket, steps up, delivers a strike. Excellent recovery defense that time by Quade Ovison. Takedown and a timeout is taken on the field.
First down.
Nope, no timeout. They're going to stop the clock for a first down. The minute 33. Clock is now moving. ALA in business. There's a pitch to Huntsman. Creates some space. Spin move. Wrapped up at the ankles by Bo Stilson. Gets inside the 35-yard line down to the 34. Clock will stop yet again.
Back-to-back plays. They pick up first downs. Got to wait for the chain to get set.
There have been times where ALA has found some momentum on the offensive side of the ball. Now Emory wants to take a timeout. That'll be the Spartans first. Comes with a $1.19 to play in the first half. It's all Emory in this one, 56-14. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back for the remainder of the first half. It's Emory High School football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Discover the strength and beauty of Flawless Sheeting's metal siding and roofing solutions. Designed to endure and crafted to conserve energy, the products offered by Flawless Sheeting ensure your home not only looks good, but feels good too. Plus, they come with a 40-year warranty. Enjoy superior durability and enhanced comfort year-round with new roofing from Flawless Sheeting. Ready to upgrade? Call Flawless Sheeting at 636-7300 and elevate the way you live.
The Spartans play here.
Porter Herdsman, number 23. Braxton Butler, number 33. Quade Ovison, number 6.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Out of the timeout, a minute 19 to play in the first half. Ball at the 34-yard line. ALA moving up Emory's side of the field. Marble back to pass, has a couple of lead blockers, throws deep downfield, out of bounds, incomplete. Good defense in the secondary by Emory. The lone blemish, well, we have 2 of them. It's been secondary defense for Emory. I think they get a little bit lackadaisical. I think you can take this ALA team man-to-man. But you got to play assignment football if you're going to go that route.
Yeah, that's true.
2nd and 10. False start, ALA. 2nd and 10 is now 2nd and 15.
Bunch of those. That's just a bunch of penalties.
Pre-snap penalties from both, yep. Been a problem tonight. Emory is typically the team causing pre-snap penalties. They've actually committed a couple of their own tonight.
Yeah, for a team that was doing a good job moving the football, picking up a couple first downs, back yourself up to 2nd and 15 now.
Yeah, the offense for ALA has to stay on schedule, especially against an Emory defense that's very athletic, and that's one of the things that will bode well for Emory. I think it's going to be big going into the semifinals next week. I'm going to go ahead and say that this game's a win. Am I okay to do that?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. I know it's the second quarter with a minute 12 to go, but it's 56-14, Emory with the lead. ALA back now just inside the Emory 40. Marble back to pass. O'Neal comes around the edge. Picked up nicely. Marble throws into double coverage. It's incomplete. Porter Herdsman down the sideline, able to poke it away from Swarnez, and now it's 3rd down and 15. Marble threw it outside the numbers down the right sideline. Excellent defense that time by the Emory secondary. I'll work towards Porter Herdsman instead of against him. We have man-to-man coverage between Cale Worthen and Quade Ovison on the left side. But you also have that safety help over the top with Ty Yost. So Marble throws opposite. 3rd down and 15. Hand off to Huntsman. Huntsman picks his spot. That's a good run. Gets it beyond the original line of scrimmage, just shy of the 30 to the 31. So a gain of 9 to set up another 4th down for ALA with 50 seconds to play in the first half. They've converted 1 4th down already on this drive. They'll look to get their second. They go tempo. Clock is moving. We're down to 41 seconds. And for some reason, ALA
taking their sweet time.
I don't understand why. If they don't get this, Emory's going to take a knee and go into the break. Marble back to pass. Clean pocket across the middle of the field. It's caught. I believe shy. Nope, they're going to give him forward progress and a first down. Had to get the ball to the 24-yard line. They'll say he got it to the 23 and then was driven backwards. So 1st and 10 ALA on a bullet pass. Timeout on the field with 20 seconds. That's why I'm not a big fan of running that clock down. You got to go tempo.
You really have to go tempo. You take your time, you fire, you pick up the first down, you burn your timeout, 20 seconds. Now you got to go to the end zone. You can work the sidelines, but nothing's worked towards the sidelines all night.
3rd and final timeout for ALA. They are out of timeouts. They used 2 early on in the first quarter. So final 2 plays, roughly, 2 or 3 plays here in the first half. Eagles will go back out of the shotgun set. Motion man is Swarnez, right to left off of the dial. Ball's on the far right hash mark. Marble taking his time, trying to read the defense. Emory's going to bring pressure. Low at the ankles, disguise it. They fall back into coverage. And now it could be a coverage sack. Marble has to scramble outside of the pocket, and he throws this one downfield out of bounds. Heads up play by Marble. Emory disguised the blitz, dropped back into coverage, nearly had a coverage sack. It's difficult to hold a guy like Caleb O'Neal and Josh Howard for too long. ALA just found that out.
Difficult indeed. Time off the clock, and a play that had no chance of working. You fire out of bounds, 2nd and 10.
Well, we're 15 minutes beyond where kickoff would be on a normal regular season game. 7:15. Had an early 6 o'clock kickoff tonight. Marble goes to the sideline. Bo Stilson nearly had the interception. Poked it away, could not corral the ball. It falls down to the turf. 3rd down and 10. Yeah, 8 seconds left in the first half.
If that tackle's made, the half's over anyways. Just short of, you've got to go to the end zone.
ALA is going to attempt a field goal. They're going to try to get 3 out of this. With 8 seconds to play in the first half. From good range, it's a 40-yard field goal. End over and kick, and it is no good. Ball goes out of the back of the end zone, so Emory will get it at the 20 with 4 seconds left to play in the first half. ALA wanted to get something out of it, couldn't convert.
That drive stalls out. Penalties killed that drive once again for the Eagles.
Down to our final play of the first half. I would expect a quarterback kneel, and Emory will take a 56-14 lead into the break. And I would expect this game to move extremely fast in the second half as Emory will shift focus to either South Severe or Summit Academy. The snap and the kneel, and that'll take us into the break. Coming up, the halftime report brought to you by Dr. Callie at Castle Valley Orthodontics. We'll look at some of these first half stats. You say 56 points for Emory. There's got to be some video game numbers, right? Well, not exactly. Emory's taken advantage of a lot of short fields. They've had a couple of long touchdowns, but short fields as well.
Yeah, ALA again, with the short field giving up Emory, and then Emory's took advantage, like you said. They scored on most of them, if not all of them.
I don't believe, they've scored on every
they have not been stopped. Yeah.
No. No, they've scored every time.
Defensively, the touchdown to start the game, and then everything else offensively.
Yeah, with one defensive touchdown. So we go to the break. Emory 56, ALA 14. It's Emory High School football, and it's here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Halftime report brought to you by Castle Valley Orthodontics is next.
I'm here with Dr.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
At Castle Country Vet, they believe every pet deserves a touch of love and expert care. You can trust Dr. Harmer and Dr. Kelly. They're not just veterinarians, but passionate pet lovers, dedicated to nurturing your furry friends like family. From routine checkups to emergency interventions, you and your pet will experience compassionate, professional care every step of the way. Let Castle Country Vet help your pets lead the happiest, healthiest lives. Call Castle Country Vet today, 637-5797, because love is a four-legged word.
At Clean Cut Roofing and Siding, they believe every home deserves to look its best. Since 2003, Clean Cut Roofing and Siding has been transforming homes and businesses with precision and care, ensuring your peace of mind with every shingle and siding panel installed. Whether you're updating an old look, repairing storm damage, or bringing life back to your storefront, trust them to handle every detail. Visit cleancutroofingsiding.com to schedule your free consultation. Clean Cut Roofing and Siding, where quality meets craftsmanship.
Imagine stepping foot into your dream home, the scent of fresh paint and the feel of plush carpet under your feet. Hi, this is Greg at the Driggs Mortgage Team. We make that dream come to life with our expert guidance and personalized financing solutions. Now closer to you at our new location in 23 South Carbon Avenue, Suite 21 in Price, because when it comes to financing your home, there's simply no substitute for experience.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emory, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
Welcome to JN Auto, where your dream car awaits. With over 100 vehicles in stock, from trucks to SUVs and everything in between, we've got the perfect ride just for you. And our full service department ensures your vehicle stays in top shape long after you drive off the lot. Can't find your ideal car? No worries, we'll hunt it down for you. Discover the JN Auto difference today.
You see your friends with their new travel trailers, four-wheelers, and side-by-sides. They're living the dream, right? Well, it doesn't just have to be a dream. You can start living that same dream life today by starting your new career with GMS Mine Repair and Maintenance. GMS is hiring mechanics, electricians, fabricators, experienced and inexperienced miners. They offer high starting wages, benefits, a 401k, and vacation pay. Local jobs are available. Apply today. Email your resume to kbarker@gmsminerepair.com. The dream can be yours with GMS Mine Repair.
My son and daughter both play sports, a lot of sports, and with that can come injuries, bruises, sprains, and unfortunately breaks. That's why we use Eastern Utah Imaging. They're a convenient and local option for imaging and an important part of a student-athlete's team.
Eastern Utah Imaging for high-quality, affordable MRI and X-ray services. Many quick scans take 30 minutes or less. You can call for an appointment or ask your doctor to refer you to Eastern Utah Imaging, North Fairgrounds Road in Price. Call 636 X-ray. That's 636-9729.
Emory High School football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. It's the lifetime.
It's a lopsided one here at Emory High. The Spartans lead American Leadership Academy 56-14. Welcome into the halftime report brought to you by Dr. Daniel Kelly at Castle Valley Orthodontics. You can give Castle Valley Orthodontics a call today, 637-2222. Kids, adults, doesn't matter. You're never too old for braces. You can get that smile that'll last a lifetime at Castle Valley Orthodontics. Travis, whenever this game moves on next week, it'll be a neutral site, neutral field site. Semifinals are going to be at Zions Bank Stadium.
Whoever moves on.
Okay, Emory.
You already.
All right, Emory will move on. There we go.
Yeah.
I was trying to be politically correct. No, this game will be at the Mercy Rule as we go into the second half. 56-14. Emory with the lead over American Leadership. And I think when we look at the way this game has gone, it just solidifies what we already knew. Emory is playing good football at the right time. And my question was, would the 2 byes in 4 weeks affect this team? And the answer is no, they have not.
They look refreshed. Coming off that one against Delta, good things have carried over. Good week of practice. And here you are against a team that you're better than. And in the first half, you put your foot down and you made sure that you didn't give this team any life. And you sucked everything out of it on that opening play where they drop back to throw the football. They fumble, you score. And you knew from that point on it was going to be a long night for the Eagles.
Yeah, no question. No question about that. So a win here would put Emory in the semifinals against either South Severe or Summit Academy. This is an interesting night. We'll look at the stats in a moment, but I'm going to tell you why this is an interesting night. We're down to the final 8 teams. There were no upsets in the first round, so it's 1-8, 4-5, 2-7, 3-6. What I like about it is in the 1-8, you have San Juan and Judge Memorial. Okay? 2 squads from different regions. We go to that 4-5 matchup, it's Delta South Summit. Again, it's cross-region. Emory ALA, cross-region, South Severe Summit Academy, cross-region. That's why I like tonight. It's so interesting to me that we're not seeing games of, region is short on our end because we get a bye because of the amount of teams we have. That's not the case on the other side. But it is a cross-region night to get into the semifinals. We know San Juan is going to roll. Delta South Summit right now, they are battling. And Delta, one of those squads that we saw that was...
They struggled.
Yeah.
They're playing their worst football at the wrong time, and they've just been inconsistent all year. The way they've navigated through their season, they've been really inconsistent.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Right now, South Severe and Summit Academy are battling it out 21-21. That one is at the break.
Yeah, those are 2 teams that will give Emory fits if Emory's not on their A game or if they're not sharp.
Yeah, Emory better be prepared next week. Again, a neutral field site, but those 2 teams battling it right now, 21-21. The other matchup is Delta 14, South Summit 3. That's the score in that one. So Delta is in control. If all things hold, there's a chance that all 4 remaining teams come from one region. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, but I don't think we'd be shocked, would we?
I would be a little bit because I think Summit Academy is a good football team. I think
that's the only one.
I didn't know about South Summit. Traditionally, that's a very good team, right? I didn't know what to make of them. But I think when you look at Summit Academy and South Summit, those were the teams that I was a little bit...
Summit Academy is the one that I'd worry about.
That's a good team.
Yeah, that's the one team that can make a run.
Yeah, I would... I agree with you. I agree. On the top half, you had Delta, San Juan. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is a very, very good region. So those are some of the scores right now from around the state. I do not have a San Juan Judge Memorial score just yet. I believe it would be a lot to a little, but you never know, right? That's why you play the games. Let's take a look at the first half stats. I want to talk about the rushing attack for the Emery Spartans. How about Ty Yost? 3 carries, 111 yards, and a score on the ground. That's not bad.
Yeah, the speedster. Should have had another one there. Got tripped up right at the end, but made up for it. Went right down the seam into the end zone. Once that guy finds open field, open grass, you're not going to catch him.
Jackson Johnson in this game's got 5 carries for 55 yards and a score. He's got a run of 45 yards. It's kind of inflated that, but he's also found the end zone twice. I say he's got a run of 45 to inflate that. He's got a touchdown run of 1 yard that's brought that average down. So a very effective first half for JJ. Trevin Gilbert, he's got 3 carries for 6 yards. 1 went for a touchdown, 1 went for a first down. And then Porter Herzman, 1 carry, 65 yards and a score.
They've ran the ball well. They've spread the field. They've got things evenly distributed throughout that first half, and that's what they've done. When Emory has done a good job of controlling the game. It's just distributing the ball everywhere.
Yeah, they have so many different weapons that can beat you.
Well, they got their wide receivers run the best routes of any team we've seen all year. They get off the line of scrimmage.
San Juan's right there.
San Juan's right there, but Emory does a good job of doing that where they're off the line. They run great routes, and they've got speed. And outside of Emory, it's San Juan. Those are the two.
Yes, 100%. Let's look at the statistics for Trev and Gilbert. How good has Trev been? 12 of 14 for 158 yards.
That's what you want from your quarterback. No mistakes, just pocket awareness. Take what the defense gives you, and that's what he's done.
He's also got 2 touchdown passes to his name. Receivers, boy, he's just spread it out. I mean, Hayden Abrams has 81 yards. Porter Herdsman has 66, but Braxton Butler has a catch. Ty Yost has a grab. Deacon Mangum's had a couple of targets. But, yes, he's just spread the ball around very nicely. And then Calvin Hadfield, big fella, picks up the ball, rumbles and stumbles his way past the goal line for 6. That was the first score of the game.
Pop the quarterback, pick up the pigskin. It's on the turf, and then rumble it in. So that's what those defensive players, that's what they dream of. That's what they want, is to see a loose ball on the turf, and you can get into the end zone with it.
Scoreboard update, San Juan 60, Judge Memorial 12.
Yeah, you were right.
Okay. So, no surprise there. San Juan, the juggernaut, will advance to play either Delta or South Summit. Emory well on their way to the semifinals. They'll advance to play either South Severe or Summit Academy. It's the halftime report brought to you by Dr. Callie at Castle Valley Orthodontics. We're going to set it back to the studio for just a moment. It'll be Emory football to get the second half off and rolling. American Leadership will kick off to the Spartans right after this on 107.3 FM, 750 AM, and also on our YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio, Emory.
I'm here with Dr. Callie at Castle Valley Orthodontics to talk.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emory, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
Discover the difference experience makes at Mr. Automotive in Huntington. With over 30 years dedicated to matching the perfect vehicle with the right person in Castle Country, we know a thing or two about cars and about saving you money. Thanks to our low overhead, we're able to pass incredible savings directly on to you. Drive away happy with a deal as reliable as our service. Visit Mr. Automotive today, where experience means savings and you meet your new car.
At Oliver Law, we specialize in criminal defense and DUI. Everyone needs to know their rights. Let us guide you through the criminal justice minefield. At Oliver Law, we still believe in innocent until proven guilty.
At San Rafael Health, they believe everyone deserves compassionate and dedicated care. Whether you're looking for a place for mom, dad, or any loved one, the doors are open. San Rafael Health accepts private pay, Medicaid, Medicare, and commercial insurance, ensuring quality health care is accessible for all. Let the family at San Rafael Health take care of your family. Call today at 384-2301 and let San Rafael Health provide the care your loved ones deserve.
The Spartans play here.
Porter Herdsman, number 23. Braxton Butler, number 33. Quade Ovison, number 6.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL. KOAL.
Second half about to get underway here at Emory High School. And an onside kick for ALA to get things moving, but we have a false start. Now, the mercy rule is in play here for the final 2 quarters. That clock is going to run continuously. As we back this up, how about some 3A scores for those interested in the 3A state playoffs? Manti 28, Juab nothing. That's a final. Morgan 15, Canyon View 3. That one at halftime. Juan Diego leads Richfield 20-14 in the second quarter, and Grantsville is all over Ogden right now, 13-0. Take that back. Richfield is now up 21-20 over Juan Diego. So they managed to put some scores together quickly to erase that deficit, as Juan Diego was well out in front for the majority of that game. Juan Diego knocked off the Carbon Dinos last week to advance. Here's the end over end kick this time. No trickery. Hayden Abrams reverses, gives it to Ty Yost to the 20, 25. Yost goes the opposite side of the field. Flag comes out, makes one tackler miss to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Still on his feet, past the 45 to the 42. But the flag is out back at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, that one's going to come back. Flag sitting just at the 28-yard line. Going to come back with the block in the back.
Ty Yost has had one of those seasons where the growth from the junior to the senior season might be as astronomical as anyone I can remember. Ty was a good football player as a junior. We saw Ty at the varsity level, but he has become a star, a standout, one of the best, one of the most explosive in the 2A classification as a senior.
That superstar.
Yeah,
The way he's made that jump, yeah, it's a superstar.
Gilbert, the quarterback for Emory. Quick pass goes out to Abrams, 25-yard line, now out to the 20. This one goes for a gain of 3. Now, I would expect the Emory first unit to stay out there on the field for a while, and you say, well, why? This is a team that has had 2 byes over the last 4 weeks.
Need reps.
I think you need a rep. I really do. Now, of course, you want everyone to stay healthy, and that is important. But reps are important for this team right now. 2nd down and 7. See how fast the game goes by now when that clock never stops. Gilbert's going to run it. Makes the handoff. He's got the first down. Trev is able to get that out to the 29-yard line on a gain of 8. 1st and 10.
Yeah, slow first half. We're going to have a quick second half to make up for it.
Slow first quarter. Second quarter went by fast.
That first quarter because of all the touchdowns and the stoppage.
It was bang, bang, bang. Officials have done a great job tonight. They've kept great control. Haven't seen an overabundance of flags, which has been nice. Gilbert back to pass. Wants to go deep. Has Porter Herdsman caught. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Emory. 71 yards. Gilbert finds Herdsman yet again. And it's 62-14, Emory.
Right down the middle of the field. And the only one keeping pace was the official, and he can't even do it. Touchdown.
A 71-yard strike. As the points keep coming for the Emery Spartans.
A big first half with a bang to start the third quarter.
232 yards now for Trevin Gilbert through the air. And the PAT for Atwood is good. He's been automatic tonight. 63-14, Emory with the lead. 8:57 and counting to play. We'll pause for 30 seconds, and the Spartans will boot this back off to American leadership when we return.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
Emory High School football on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Short kickoff. American leadership recovers just beyond the 35 to the 37-yard line. That's where they will take over with 7:53 and counting. 63 points for Emory. Trevin Gilbert does it again. He's got 3 touchdown passes in the first half. 3 touchdown passes over the first half of the third quarter. He also has 1 running touchdown to his name as well. Trev just gets better and better.
As the game goes, yeah.
He's a good football player, man. He has been fun to watch this year. You want to talk about growth from that junior to senior year, I think you put Trev right into that category.
Coach told us, right? They got a bunch of dudes.
He told me at the beginning of the year, Trev's a good football player. There's a pass.
Good defensive play.
Quade Ovison. It's not an easy task going up against Suarez, who wants to cut back in off of the hook. Pass was right at the sticks, incomplete. Quade Ovison there on the coverage. 2nd down and 10. ALA's got the ball at their own 37-yard line. Already under 7 minutes to play in this third quarter.
Get the hips turned, you come back upfield, and you get your hand in there to jar that ball loose. Knock it away, incomplete.
2nd down and 10. Low snap. Marble pitches it to Huntsman. Spin move makes one would-be tackler miss, but Bo Stilson from the safety spot gets in the backfield. Wrap up around the hips for the takedown. 3rd down and 8 off the gain of 2.
Just know where to go with the football on the ground, trying to go up that gap.
6:20 left to play here in the third quarter already. Handoff to Huntsman. Very congested. Gavin Bernard was in on the takedown. Bernard got some help from Gideon Meekum and Caleb O'Neill. Just a gang tackle by the Spartans. And we've hit the midway point of the third. 4th down here for ALA. 63-14 the score. Marble, low snap. Goes down to gets it. Rolls out right side under pressure. Held up. Abrams unable to bring him down. And now Marble's going to float outside of the pocket. Throws it downfield. Incomplete. Through the hands of Suarez. Hayden Abrams did it again, though. He has been so good on pressure around the outside. We've seen strip sacks throughout the season. We've seen hurries. We've seen hits. And that time he causes the errant pass on 4th down.
I kept the play alive as long as he could. Just couldn't find anybody open down the field. Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
1st and 10, Emory at their own, at the ALA 42-yard line. And I talked about the first team getting reps. Coach Fumalo says, nope, your day is done. Because now the Spartans will move in the backups. And this gives us a chance to look at Trig Jensen, sophomore quarterback. We know Trig's an athlete. Multi-sport athlete at Emory High, getting some varsity time as a freshman on the baseball diamond. Handoff, and this one goes for no gain. In fact, a big loss. Handed it off to Ty Yost. And I think Ty is cramping up. He was taken down at the 47-yard line. It's a good loss of about 5 yards. So we will have a stoppage. And now we stop the clock for the first time. We're going to say 4:22. That's what's going to remain on the clock. So a 5-yard loss for Ty on that carry. Puts him at 106 yards on 4 carries. But definitely a cramp. Immediately as he fell down to the ground, he was asking some teammates, or if he wasn't asking, his teammates were trying to work that cramp out. Travis, with 4:22 left here to play in the third, if you are Coach Fumalo, if you're offensive coordinator Chris Justice as well, how do you man this final 4:22 plus 12 minutes of the fourth?
You just run the football, do those quick out plays. You're not going to do anything, wild out there. You just want to keep the clock rolling and get out of here with a win.
Well, it is also important for us to note this will be our last video broadcast of the high school football season. It's been a lot of fun. We'll be back doing video broadcast for basketball, which starts here in about 19 days. That'll be our first broadcast, November 20th. 19 days away from the basketball season.
It's a grind.
It is
a lot of fun.
It is. Ty is able to walk off the field on his own power. That's a great sign. Again, just a cramp. But, yes, once we get to the neutral field sites, we are unable to bring the video broadcast. We will be there, however, for radio. Second down and 15. Quick pass. Trigg goes right side. This one to Jaden Atwood. He set the record for most PATs in a single season for Emory. Now he's going to get involved in the passing game. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. So 3rd down and 7 now for Emory as that clock is moving under 4, 3:55 to play in the third.
Yeah, Jaden Atwood, little quick out, works his way upfield. 3rd down and about 8 now.
Trigg back in the shotgun set. He's got one man with him in the backfield. Back to pass, rolls out, wants to throw downfield just a tad bit high, intended for Bo Stilson. Gives us a look at what we're going to have next year, skill position player-wise.
That Bo went up a long way to try to get that football, almost comes back down with it.
Bo has had a good year.
Really good year.
Clock moving. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third. Trigg rolls out left side, throws on the run, caught this time. Stilson climbed a ladder to come up with it. He's got the first down and a bit more, tackled at the ALA 27-yard line.
Just go right back to the same play. That's what they do. Comes up with the first down catch.
I like that connection. I like the Trigg to Bo connection. Next year, you're going to see that quite often. Gavin Bernard in at the wing back. Stilson moves to the slot, right side. Quaid Ovison, he's to the left outside. Handoff, caught over. Finds a gap inside the 20. Welcome to the red zone. One of only 2 or 3 trips for Emory to the red zone tonight, as they have been able to just strike with quickness, staying out of the red zone, scoring on 60 and 40-yard plays. Traxton Conover, a junior here for Emory. He's a dynamic player as well. Hard to get reps when you're playing behind the likes of, at the beginning of the year, Bowden Chrisman, and Ty Yost, and Jackson Johnson.
Just a lot of good players that it's hard to find, playing time with the group of athletes they have.
Pass, Quaid Ovison. Quaid is able to get inside the 10. He's got the first down and much, much more. I believe now it's a goal-to-go situation as they spot him directly at the 10. We hit the minute 45 mark. This game might end by 8 o'clock. It's going to be close. Not quite 8 o'clock. It's going to be close, though. Shotgun. Trigg fakes the handoff, wants to run himself, runs into a wall of defenders for ALA. They collapse in on the takedown that time for the Eagles. Looked like Michael Getz was in on the initial hit. Second down and goal to go. Hit the minute mark. Minute 5. High snap, Trigg, one pump fake, goes to the corner of the end zone. Quaid Ovison is wide open. And Quaid has a touchdown. And Trigg delivers a passing touchdown. And it is now 69-14 Emory, who very easily could have scored 100 tonight if they wanted to.
Wide open, beat the corner. The corner just standing still. Quaid goes to the pylon area, sits down, catch, touchdown. 69 points.
Easy pitch and catch football. Jaden Atwood comes out to attempt the PAT. It's a good snap, good hold. And he puts it right down Broadway. 70-14 with 36 ticks left to play here in the third quarter. And we'll keep it here as we get set for the fourth. A 70 spot. That's not easy to do. And I'm typically really good with these milestones. I don't recall the last time Emory scored 70. I would really have to go back and look. It's been a long time. There have been times where Coach Fomalo could have put up 70, but it's been a while. 70-14. 36 seconds left. Atwood's going to tee it up at the 40. Single season record for extra points. Well, because Emory has been able to score in bunches at times this year.
Yeah, offensive explosions at time, and that will rack up those PATs.
Short kickoff. ALA comes up with it at the 50. So we're down under 30 seconds to play here in the third. We'll see if ALA gets a play off. If not, they'll take over at midfield in the final 12 minutes. Might be able to get a play off here. You a fan of the mercy rule in high school football?
Yep.
Yeah, me too. Have it in basketball now, too.
We do. I think it's good. It's needed in the sport.
Well, that will take us to the end of the third quarter. This one all but over. Just a formality. Emory putting on a show. The final home game of the season for sure, and it's 70-14 when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
It's fun! It's our favorite.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
At San Rafael Health, they believe everyone deserves compassionate and dedicated care. Whether you're looking for a place for mom, dad, or any loved one, the doors are open. San Rafael Health accepts private pay, Medicaid, Medicare, and commercial insurance, ensuring quality health care is accessible for all. Let the family at San Rafael Health take care of your family. Call today at 384-2301 and let San Rafael Health provide the care your loved ones deserve.
Yeah.
We get back to the action.
They sped me up, Jordan.
They sped you up. They cut one of your breaks short. As this fourth quarter, 70-14, a formality. Incomplete pass on the very first play. It is second down and 10. Marble backtracks, now throws it deep. He's got man-to-man coverage off the outside, and that is a terrific grab by Swartz right over the top of Quaid Ovison.
It's a heck of a catch.
There's trash talking going on, and a flag is going to come out. Now, Quaid Oveson's pointing at the scoreboard. Swartz was letting him have it off of the catch.
Hey, you gave up a 70 spot. You can't say anything. You can't say a word.
And I don't know that the officials, this has got to be a double, right? This has got to be a double unsportsmanlike conduct. You can't call it on just one.
Yeah, that's a heck of a catch. You went up one-handed. You brought it down to the turf. You picked up a first down. Now get your butt back to the huddle.
And they will call it only on Quaid Ovison.
Well, Quaid has every right to point to the scoreboard because it's the fact that it's 70-14. And your one-hand catch is not going to bring you, 70 points to tie this thing up.
Look, Swartz is a tremendous athlete and
fantastic athlete, but come on.
And he just delivered an outstanding grab. But yes, first down and goal to go here for ALA. Emory's going to take a timeout. So that stops the clock with 10:54 to play in the game. And Travis, you start looking ahead. I think this is going to be a very fast quarter. If ALA scores here, Emory would just run the clock down on every single snap. They will make this one quick. But next week, it's a different story. This is the last game where you are going to have the second string, second, third unit in the second half. You get down to the Final Four at 2A. We know there's some good football teams in this classification, and we're about to see one next week.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier after this.
No. But the RPI so far has worked to perfection. It's worked. See what happens in the Summit Academy game. Some score updates for you. Delta up 28-10 over South Summit. South Sevier, Summit Academy tied at 21, and San Juan knocked off Judge Memorial earlier today. Those are the other 3 first-round matchups. Low snap. Bounces off Marble's foot right into his hands, and then he's taken down. Did pick up a yard on the play. So it's goal to go situation. Marble's going to go back. Pass goes to Huntsman. Like the bubble screen set up, and that's what Huntsman does. He made 1, 2, 3 tacklers miss, and he dives into the end zone for a touchdown. That is a hustle play with the game well out of reach. Love to see it. You get that kid the ball, good things will happen. Huntsman finds the end zone yet again. 70-20, under 10 to play in the game.
He's their best player, but they just don't find ways to get him the football enough.
And there's only so much you can do. Snap, kick, it's low, but it is good. So it's 70-21. Emory's going to get the ball back. The final 9:40 here of this game. We'll typically talk about this early, but the post-game wrap-up show, we'll take a look at the final stats. We'll also look at what lies ahead. So this means that next Saturday we'll be back at it, Travis. It's not going to be a Friday game. It's going to be Saturday. We'll travel on the road right here on KOAL. And it looks like the 7 o'clock kickoff next week. Our game's at 1 and a game at 7. We will get the 7 o'clock game. Of course, you will be able to listen on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Just old school. No video, just radio for us next week. And then hopefully, we're in the state championship. Again, Emory's second trip to the semifinals over the last 3 years. Not too shabby.
Not at all. Looking to get back to that point. If you win next week, the championship at Southern Utah, and a heartbreaking loss there a couple years ago in that cold, snowy game against San Juan. They had them on the ropes.
They were a play or 2 away. There was a couple of 4th down conversions for San Juan in that game. You get the vibe, if Emory could have come up with a stop here or there, they would have come out victorious in that game. It was a fun one. There's an onside kick for ALA. That ball is not even going to come close to going 10 yards.
I got to blow the whistle.
That ball died. ALA was trying to shove an Emory player into touching that football. Referees say, no, we're under 8 minutes to play now in the game. Second unit comes back out for the Spartans. This is a great way to close out the home portion of the season. We had senior night a few weeks back. That seems forever ago. It was 3 weeks ago we had senior night. Season's gone by in a blur.
Yeah, football always does.
Yep. Gone before you know it. Start to see that cold weather trickle in a little past the midway point, and then before you know it, you see your breath on the sideline. Emory's going to run this play clock down with 7:10 to play. High snap, quick pass. Going out to Gavin Bernard. It's incomplete. So Emory moving very deep into the depth chart. A.J. Thomas has checked into the game at quarterback for Trigg. Talked to Coach Famalo about A.J. a couple of times. We've hit the 6:47 mark here in the game. Clock still moving. Thomas takes the snap, gives it to Conover. He bulldozes his way for a gain of 3 to set up 3rd down and 7. Should give him 2 yards, make it 3rd down and 8. It's amazing how fast the game moves, Travis, when it doesn't stop. 12-minute quarters. You're looking at about a 2.5-hour game. Knocks off a good 35, 40 minutes. Another pre-snap penalty for ALA. And so 3rd and 8 just became 3rd and 3 with 5:57 to play.
Yeah, bad teams do a lot of bad things.
Emory's got to get to the 39 to get a fresh set of downs right now at the 42-yard line. Thomas out of the shotgun. He's got 2 wideouts on each side. 1 man in the backfield. It's Conover. Takes the high snap. Scrambling, looking for somewhere to go with the football. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Thomas is taken down. Maybe got a yard. Maybe. No, they're going to spot him at the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 3. At the 5:09 mark here in the game, and so the offense is going to remain out on the field. If Emory picks this up, ALA won't touch the ball again this game.
And Emory's shown all night when they have to move the football, they can pick up yards. And this one should be just simple.
Thomas has 1 man with him in the backfield.
Turn, hand the ball off, go right up those gaps.
10 seconds on the play clock. High snap again, hands it off to Conover. Puts his head down, tries to move forward. Did he get past the 40? He did, but I think he's about a half a yard shy. And we're not even going to get a measurement. He is a half yard short of the first down sticks. Turnover on downs. ALA will get the ball. Starting field position for ALA tonight has been great, really throughout.
They just could not take advantage. They started around midfield or shy of midfield a bunch of times. Couldn't move the football.
1st and 10. Marble is the quarterback for ALA. Snap the hips, quick pass, goes right side, and this goes for a positive gain. Past the 45 to the 47. Moving right to left on the radio dial. Under 4 minutes to play in the game. Well, it gets fun next week. We know that there are 2 weeks left in the football season max, but now it's win or go home time. Season about to end for American Leadership Academy. Pass to the outside corner. It was nearly intercepted. Hit Conover in the hands. He was running. He saw the end zone running before he had a handle on the ball, incomplete.
He started towards the end zone before he had the football in possession, and he knew it.
3rd down. Knee-high snap. Marble wants to go deep again. He's got the first down pitch and catch. Swarnez with the ball at the 42. Under 3 minutes now to play here in the game.
Comeback route, come to the football. A little bit underthrown, but he gets off the defense, comes back to the football, and makes the catch for the first down.
Seen quite a few underthrown balls tonight that have worked out in favor of ALA.
It's been the pressure, not a lot of time, so he's just quick throwing it and just doing his best.
Another quick pass, getting the ball out right side to Swarnez. Gets it to the 38-yard line. Two minutes and 24 ticks left here in the game. Ball is at the, they spotted 36. Where they spot this. ALA taking their time. Marble getting the instructions from the sideline. On the Emory 36-yard line, Marble back to pass. Throws it into double coverage, too high for Huntsman. And it's incomplete. We hit 2 minutes to play in the game.
Yeah, he was double covered to that side of the field, goes up over his hand. That's a good throw. One that the wide receiver has to make that play. Can't catch it.
Better performance tonight against ALA or Delta 2 weeks ago?
Delta.
I agree.
And you're going to say, what are you talking about? They scored 70. Different, the opponents.
Delta's a better team, and there were no real breakdowns in the secondary. We've seen a couple of those tonight.
No, you go on the road, that's a tough place.
Senior night for Delta.
Senior night. And you went in there and you dominated a football team that, a lot of people had that game as a toss-up, I think.
Yeah. Marble, under pressure, climbs the pocket, throws the pass. It is complete at the 15-yard line.
See, this is the offense they should have been running from the start is the quick slants.
Pocket was collapsing so fast. They were just outmanned.
They don't have enough.
Right?
I mean, look at their bench. They don't have anybody over there.
Yeah. Throw to the end zone against the third unit rather. Bo Stilson pokes that away. Atwood and Stilson in the corner. Pass is incomplete. We're down to the final 35 seconds. So ALA may get one more crack at the end zone with the ball at the 15-yard line. Down to the final 25 ticks. Low snap. Marble picks it up. And there were 3 or 4 cut blocks at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
What was that?
Everybody went down, huh?
That was weird, wasn't it? And ALA takes a timeout with 15 seconds to play in the game. Well, that was strange.
Yeah, Halloween's over, and the weirdness of this game throughout since we started. It was just a weird, funky game by ALA.
Yeah, well, you go back to the first quarter. I'm trying to remember the last time we had that many touchdowns in the opening quarter. We have
Not
5.
since you and I have been doing this.
7 touchdowns in the opening quarter tonight.
For the very first play of the game, you got a touchdown.
Very first, yeah.
The very first play.
That's right.
Drops back 2 steps, gets popped, football on the ground, scoop and score.
And that was a sign of things to come for both teams tonight. ALA has the ball. They spot this at the 13-yard line. They're down. Clock is moving. ALA, and about 9 seconds left. Final play of the game. Marble hands it off to Huntsman. Huntsman trying to pick his spot. Spin move. He's going to be stopped shy of the goal line, and that will do it tonight. Emory gets the win 70-21, and they will move on in the 2A state championship tournament.
Well, you come in against a team that you know you're supposed to dominate, and you dominate, putting up 70 points in a 70-21 win.
Even the defense scored some points tonight for Emory. Well, you know what? We got one more play because ALA called timeout.
ALA uses another timeout.
And they're going to put time back on the clock.
About .4. Derek Fisher time.
They're going to get everything. The game's not over yet. We got one more play as ALA will come back out and try to run something at the goal line. They put 3 seconds on the clock.
Well, you can't take those timeouts in the offseason, Jordan. You might as well burn them all and try to get another touchdown.
I guess. Marble out of the shotgun set. Low snap. Picks it up. Lofts it to the end zone, and it is incomplete.
Yeah.
And now the season is over for ALA. Maybe.
Make sure.
Yeah, it's over now. Okay, there we go. 70-21. It's a final. Emory gets the win. They will move on. They will face the winner of Summit Academy and Delta, or South Severe. I'll get it right. Jeez. One of those nights. Emory moves on. They'll face South Severe or Summit Academy. The winner of Delta South Summit will move on to face San Juan. There we go. We're down to the final 4 now.
Good job tonight, Jordan. Now, those games are difficult to get through.
Oh, my goodness. It was a tough night of the broadcast booth. We got through it. 70-21. Emory gets the win. I want to thank all the help that we had tonight on the broadcast because, all year long, when you look at these video broadcasts, it's impossible for you and I to just do them by ourselves. We've had a lot of help. And tonight, running a camera up at the very top of the cold weather, we had Jack Anderson tonight helping us out there as well. We're going to send it back to the studio. Postgame wrap-up show is on the way. That's brought to you by Eastern Utah Community Credit Union. Final score in this one, Emory 70, American Leadership 21. We'll start our wrap-up right after this.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emory, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
At Castle Country Vet, they believe every pet deserves a touch of love and expert care. You can trust Dr. Harmer and Dr. Kelly. They're not just veterinarians, but passionate pet lovers, dedicated to nurturing your furry friends like family. From routine checkups to emergency interventions, you and your pet will experience compassionate, professional care every step of the way. Let Castle Country Vet help your pets lead the happiest, healthiest lives. Call Castle Country Vet today, 637-5797, because love is a four-legged word.
Welcome to JN Auto, where your dream car awaits. With over 100 vehicles in stock, from trucks to SUVs and everything in between, we've got the perfect ride just for you. And our full service department ensures your vehicle stays in top shape long after you drive off the lot. Can't find your ideal car? No worries, we'll hunt it down for you. Discover the JN Auto difference today.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
Imagine this. You're cruising down the highway, windows down, music up, but suddenly your car sputters. Don't let car troubles break your stride. At Cars, Complete Auto Repair Service in Wellington, they're dedicated to keeping your vehicle running smoothly so you can keep enjoying those flawless drives. From regular maintenance like oil changes and wheel alignments to tune-ups and even new tires, Cars is here to help. Visit Cars today and drive away confident knowing your car is in its best shape ever.
At Oliver Law, we specialize in criminal defense and DUI. Everyone needs to know their rights. Let us guide you through the criminal justice minefield. At Oliver Law, we still believe in innocent until proven guilty.
The Spartans play here.
Hayden Abrams, number 3.
Caleb O'Neill, number 58.
Deacon Mangum, number 12.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL. It's a postgame show.
Toronto score here tonight, Emory 70, American Leadership Academy 21. In a game that gave us 7 first quarter touchdowns. 5 of them came from Emory. So ALA scores 14 points in the opening quarter. It was a weird first 12 minutes of football, Travis.
Yeah, it was weird. From the start, ALA takes the football. They take the opening snap. They fumble. Emory recovers. They go in and score. From that point on, you knew the route was on, and it was really on as Emory scores 70 points tonight.
Well, I can give you a scoreboard update. So the top half of the bracket is now set for the Final Four. And it will be a rematch for San Juan. They'll get Delta because Delta has knocked off South Summit tonight. Final score in that game was 28-17. So South Summit, I'll call them a blue blood. They're always competitive in the 2A classification. Their season comes to a close. Emory just waxed Delta 2 weeks ago. And so now the Spartans will wait for either South Severa team they've already beat or Summit Academy. Right now it's a 7-point game with Summit Academy in front.
Yeah, Summit Academy is the team I'd worry about. That's a very good football team. That's a good matchup. Those two teams playing right now, no matter who Emory's going to have, are going to have their hands tied a little bit because those are two good football teams. But for Emory tonight, it's a great showing. You showed that you could run the ball, special teams, throw the ball. You dominate that game, and that's good. Good feelings, good momentum carrying over to next week.
Yeah, let me tell you why you don't worry about whoever is waiting for Emory in the semifinals. And you tell me if this is fool's logic or not. You are chasing San Juan. And if you fall short against anyone else in this classification, you weren't going to be San Juan. No, that's the way I look at it.
Well, that's the goal, is to get to Cedar to play San Juan. Anything short of that's a disappointment.
It's the second time in 3 years that Emory has advanced to the semifinals, and they do it here on their home field tonight. Travis, let's take a look at some of the final statistics. Trevin Gilbert left the game early. We got to see him for one drive in the second half. He throws for 232 yards and 3 touchdowns tonight. He also runs for another. Trevi gets better and better every week.
He gets lost with, how dominant this game was and how quiet it seems like he was, but he was really efficient, really dominant in the game.
He's been like that all year.
Yeah, he's Mr. Steady. You never worry about that kid. He's just composed in the pocket, never panics, and just takes what the defense is going to give him. Check downs. If he's got the one-on-one to the outside, or if he's going to use the middle of the field, good quarterback.
Yeah, he plays outstanding. Also, again, tonight, tosses 3 touchdowns, 232 yards, had some big plays, had a touchdown pass of 39, of 26, and then of 71. So those are some big plays by Trev. And this is the offense. Emory wants to just pick their spots. They have the big play capability, but they want to rely on the, I don't want to say dink and dunk, but they want to control clock, and they're going to have to do that against some of the better teams. With that being said, they are fully capable of busting off some really big plays, and we saw that tonight.
Yeah, they are. You can see it. Just a matter of they get the matchup they want, or if they find a mismatch, or defenses do not, do a good job of getting downhill and making tackles. You can see the one by Ty Yost where defensively I thought AOA was in position, but they just take one wrong angle, and the next thing you know, Ty's standing in the end zone on the other end of the field. And it's just little things like that. They just take advantage of what defense mistakes happen out there, and they go away and they score off those.
Let's take a look at some of the receiving stats in this game. Hayden Abrams has 7 grabs for 84 yards. He had a 26-yard touchdown, but the man of the night was Porter Herdsman. He had 5 grabs, 137 yards, 2 touchdowns. Outstanding. I mean, my goodness. He had a play of 71. He had a play of 39. He had a play of 12. On the ground, he had 65 yards on 1 carry. So he was a big play just waiting to happen tonight. Porter, outstanding final performance here on his hometown field.
Yeah, for Porter, just lined up, and the corners are so worried about the speed that they have to play so far back. But all he has to do is just get that right angle, make that one move in, and he goes towards the middle, and you got a quarterback back there that's going to find the right read, and that's what he did. And before you know it, the corner can't turn the hips or turn the feet and get that angle back to catch up, and it's a speed game, and 50 or 90% of the time, the defense is going to lose the speed game against these Emory wideouts.
Outside of that, Ty Yost did up a grab, so did Braxton Butler, but most of the damage done over the top of the defense with Abrams and Porter Herdsman. On the ground, Ty Yost, he finishes 4 carries and 106 yards. His last carry was -5. 4 carries, 106 yards. He had a 68-yarder, he had a 40-yarder, he had a 3-yarder. He also found the end zone on the ground. Ty doing what he does best, Mr. Explosive, Mr. Electric. He can bring the house down. He did it again tonight.
Yeah, Jordan Muscarini, the jinx on the one, called him into the end zone, then got tripped up. Should have had 2 TDs, but came right back a couple plays later and got in the end zone. So I'm happy for him that he scored that 1 touchdown here in the playoff game.
Yep, no question about it. Jackson Johnson had a 45-yard run for a touchdown. Also had a 1-yard run for a score as well. I talked about Porter Herdsman. He had a carry for 65 yards. My favorite touchdown of the evening, Calvin Atfield. Have yourself a night, big fella. I love it. Love it when a big guy scores. It's so fun to watch.
That's what we want to see. The big guys into the end zone.
Like it when the big guys get in the end zone. Love it when you get the big guys celebration. That was the first score of the game, and it really set the tempo It was a sack. You call it a strip sack if that's what you want. It was Abrams, if I remember correctly, coming around the outside, really getting to Marble, jarred that ball loose. It was floating around on the ground. Hadfield picked it up. He took it the distance, and Emory was off and rolling on the very first play of the game.
Yep, you could tell it was a sign of things to come for the Emory team. That play right there, you get popped. You pop the quarterback, balls on the turf. A bunch of black jerseys surround him, and they usher him into the end zone.
Final score again, 70-21. Emory gets the win over American Leadership Academy. Now for our viewing audience, this will wrap up our broadcast. We have one more break on radio, so the post-game wrap-up show will continue on 107.3 FM and 750 AM. But that'll do it for our YouTube football season. Do not forget, you can go back and watch every single game. They are archived forever. There's a playlist. It's Emory Football 2024. You can go back and you will not miss a single snap of the season, as we have followed the Spartans all year long, and it's impossible to do that without the support of our sponsors. Emory High School, the community, the teachers, the school, the administration. It's been just a pleasure working with Emory High School on the video broadcast. All those games are archived, and you have them forever. You can relive some of the best moments of the season. We will be back with the YouTube channel for basketball. That'll be here before we know it. But the final score here tonight, 70-21. That'll do it for our YouTube feed. We'll send it back to a commercial break on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. And we're back in just a moment to put the final touches on tonight's broadcast.
Imagine the roar of the crowd.